Hey everybody, how's it going? I think it should be active. We are ready to start the final leg of XFLAG PARK. We only have 2 events left. It is the semi-finals of the Grand Prix, and then next will be Monst news. Which should take place at around 3:30 a.m. Pacific time. That is when Monster Strike News is expected to start. There is no news, at least from what I've seen so far from the live audience stages. So we are just gonna be sitting tight for whatever comes out of the actual events. Sorry, the news discussion will probably be the only things we get from that. Let me refresh chat as well. There we go. Okay, let's see. Alexi, please be One Piece. As I said earlier, the timing doesn't work out for at least this Monster Strike News. We would have to wait until August before we get that collab active, given the timetables that they've set. So I don't think if we get One Piece to Monster Strike, it will not be announced today. Who did I choose for the XFLAG art? I have not decided yet. I haven't even thought about it for a second, so I'll have to do that again later once I see the monsters that are available. I don't know, to be honest. AFIQ, welcome back. Thank you. We are ready to see what is going to happen with the semi-finals. I'm not sure if they updated the schedule on when they were saying that this should actually start because everything got pushed back. No. Oh, there you go. We'll start it off in about a minute. So that's cool. And by the way, I guess. It's really weird that it's just, you know, the countdown sound and no actual music with it, but that's fine. Ooh. Dark Ship Girl with Throw Bomb and Throw Healing Bomb, right? Montana, it would be nice if she gets some love. Alright, here we go. What did I miss? You missed nothing. There's literally nothing that you missed. No news at all. Here's hoping this doesn't make this part get, you know, caught for copyright. I remember last time the music from the Grand Prix caught the YouTube algorithms last time. So here's hoping that because it's you know, through these beautiful instruments, it's a little different. By the way, this is just a heads up for when Monster Strike News starts. If there is anything related to a collab, I will immediately shut off the sound because that is the easiest way to get copyright flagged. I haven't gotten a strike, but I have gotten videos hidden because of that. So if you see a collab coming, I am going to mute the stream. I'm sorry, that just has to be done, but that is life. But that'll be not for another 2 hours, so don't worry about it. Although I am worried about the song a little bit because, I don't know. Just because. Here's hoping for the best, though. And so here are the 4 surviving teams that will take on the semifinals of the Grand Prix. Should be exciting to see how they perform. Very nice.
公式テーマソング「アウェイキング」を生演奏で披露していただきました勇気林フィーチャリング綾さの皆さんです。では演奏を終えていただいたばかりの綾さんそしてアウェイキングの作曲者でもあります林勇気さんより曲中にステージへ登場した選手の皆さんへのエールを込めてご挨拶いただきたいと思います。まずは綾さんからお願いします。
はい、皆さん X フラッグパーク2022楽しみますか？さあ、はじめまして。本日このアウェイキング演奏させていただきましたバイオリニストの綾里と申します。すごいたくさんの方々が
Oh,
いらっしゃってい
she.
て、
What
3
is
年ぶ
this?
りにこうやってこのワクワクと
She's also a voice actress too, huh?
みんなでこの場所で分かち合えるすごく尊いなと私も今このステージから演奏しながら思っておりました。これから始まるモンストグランプリこの時間が皆さんにとってすごく楽しいそして悔いのないお時間になるようにお祈りしております。そして出場選手の皆様もご武運をお祈りしております。頑張ってください。
ありがとうございます。続きまして林裕樹さんお願いします。
はい、X フラッグパーク2022、大会テーマ曲をアウェイキングを、作曲させていただきました作曲家の林裕樹です。いやー、すごいですよね、本当にねこんなすごい戦いの頂点を決める前にこうやって演奏させていただくことをまず本当に光栄に思っています。ありがとうございます。ちょっとアウェイキングっていうこのテーマ曲について簡単ですけれども説明させてください。僕は作曲家をやっていてテレビドラマだったり、アニメだったり映画だったりかいろんなポップスだったり依頼をいただいた時にですね、なんか自分でできることっていうのはその音楽にストーリーを入れることなのかなと自分で思っています。で今回この大会テーマソングを作らせてもらうっていうの時に何をこのテーマ曲に入れようかなと思った時にこの大会のこうやってみんなで集まって自分が好きなゲームを同じ思いに仲間と楽しめるっていうこれをずっと辛い何年かをみんな過ごされたと思います。その思いみんなで集まりたいなとかみんなで遊びたいなとかみんなで感動を分かち合いたいなっていうその気持ちそしてこの大会がまた開かれることを願われてた皆さんの気持ちこの気持ちに僕は音楽をつけたいなと思いました。なんでこれは今から戦われる選手の皆さんこの会場に来られてるたくさんのファンの皆様そして配信を見られている世界中の方々皆様のテーマ曲です。皆様の心の中にこの大会が再び開催されることを願われた希望の曲だと思っています。どうかこれから
Yep, cool.
てっぺんを決める戦いが繰り広げられると思うんですけれどもね、その曲の、その曲、この曲がその戦いのための、ファンファーレになればいいなと思って作らせていただきました。配信とかでも聴けると思いますので、どうぞこの戦いが終わった後もまた聴いていただけると嬉しいなと思います。これから本当に頑張ってください。作曲家の林幸でした。
ありがとうございました。改めて勇気林フューチャリング綾さの皆さんでした。皆さんスティックバルーンにて盛大な拍手をお送りください。
Alright, here we go.
素晴らしい楽曲にてスタートしてまいりました。モンストグランプリ
Monst Grand Prix 2022. Here we go for the semifinals. We'll kick off. Woo, look at the crowd go wild.
さあここからの進行、改めまして実況はアナウンサーの柴田翔平と申します。よろしくお願いします。
Shibata Shohei, our announcer, along with Tiger Sakurai and Shiro as the play-by-plays.
さあということで改めてなんですが、まずは大会公式テーマソング「アウェイキング」の生演奏からスタートしました。バトル前のね、この選手たちにとってもこう気分が上がるような素晴らしい演奏でしたね。
いやー、鳥肌ですね。
はい。
娘にはバイオリンを鳴らせたいと思います。
あ、本当ですか。ちゃんと鳴らしてください。シロさんいかがでしたか。
いやー、もう鳥肌もんでしたね。
はい。
オフラインイベントも久しぶりなのに、
Ah, that's true. Hearing that kind of, that music live is really nice. So, it would be nice to hear that live.
そうですね。どんな戦いが始まるのか、皆さんもワクワクしながら見ていてください。なお、ここからは撮影 OK となります。いよいよこの後チャンピオンが決まるバトルの熱狂、記憶はもちろん記録にも残していってください。では大会に関するご案内から進めてまいりましょう。
Alright, so just another review of the 8 candidates that came out this far. And of course, we already went through the best 8. The 4 teams that won their respective matches are here in the semifinals, and we will see who ends up getting the crown. Alright, so here is the tier of the stages that we will be playing with. Another review of the prizes, right? 30 million yen for the winners, 10 million for second. The third place team, so the 2 teams that loses their semifinals matches, will be getting 5 million yen. And those teams that lost, didn't make it to the semifinals, will get 1 million each. Min, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a fun time here. Appreciate you joining in. Hopefully we have some fun with the Grand Prix here. And if you haven't done it already, there is the voting channels that you can use with a Google account. You can vote here. Go ahead and do that if you haven't already. As long as you have a Gmail account, a Google account, right? You should be good. Okay, so they are saying that there is some bug with the first
売やデジタルコンテンツ購入のポイントがたまり、ステータスが上がるとポイント還
By the
元
way
率がアップ。勝敗予想に登録してくださった Google プレイポイント会員の方にはステータスに応じたゲーム内アイテムをプレゼント。ゴールド、プラチナ、ダイヤモンドステータスの方にはミラクルミン、スタミナミンを、ブロンズ、シルバーステータスの方にはスタミナミンをプレゼント。
And by the way, so what they just said is that the first semifinal stage voting thing is bugged out right now. It's not getting updated properly, so that will just be skipped for the voting.
木曜日までの間、Google プレイポイントのポイント還元率が5倍となります。Google プレイポイント会員の方はぜひこの機会にお得にモンストを楽しんでください。また昨年に引き続きまして今回も大会 MVP を決める Google プレイ賞を実施します。今回はバトルラウンドの実況、私柴田と解説のタイガー櫻井さん、そしてシロさんによる投票でモンストグランプリ2022ジャパンチャンピオンシップ決勝大会で最も輝いた MVP を決定していきます。 Google プレイ賞に選ばれた選手にはトロフィーとオーブ500個相当の Google プレイポイント11500ポイントを贈呈いたします。続いて副賞のご紹介です。優勝チームには Google Pixel 6 Pro クラウディホワイト、 AK レーシングオーバーチュアゲーミングオフィスチェアレッド、 G335 有線ゲーミングヘッドセット、スノーボール
It's an interesting color to pick for
ロジク
sure.
ールストリームカヌ、ポータブル電源ポータブルパワーステーション 52,500mAh、 PD/PPS PD60W 対応モバイルバッテリー、じゃがりこサラダ
Jagariko!
メガシャキ、出前館クーポン5万円分、そしてモンスト内で使える優勝者オリジナルの称号が贈られます。その他準優勝チームにはこちらが、3位の2チームにはこちらが、そしてベスト8の4チームにはこちらがそれぞれ贈られます。さあ続きまして本大会の優勝トロフィーのご紹介です。モンスターストライクスタジアムのアイコンとしてプレイヤー同士が自らのスキルで競い合い仲間と熱狂する場を表現しているエンブレムから着想を得てデザインされたティファニー社製の優勝トロフィー。なおトロフィーの台座には昨年のグランプリチャンピオンチーム GV のチームロゴが刻印されております。チャンピオンの栄冠を手にし新たにロゴが刻印されるのは一体どのチームなんでしょうか。そして最後にモンストグランプリ2022ジャパンチャンピオンシップご協賛各社様および製品ブランドをご紹介してまいります。なお本大会副賞および大会公式ウェア一部の対戦台機材はご協賛各社様からのご提供となります。特別協賛企業 Google 合同会社様、
Right, of course, all of the companies that poured money into this, giving them the
株式会社
advertising that they paid for, essentially, right?
株式会社チェリオコーポレーション様、シロルチョコ株式会社様、テックウィンド株式会社様、株式会社出前館様、ハウスウェルネスフーズ株式会社様、株式会社ブシロード様、株式会社マイムコーポレーション様、株式会社ロジクール様、株式会社ワンステップ様、以上の各社様にご協賛をいただいております。この場をお借りして御礼申し上げます。さあということでですね、さまざまな事柄を説明してまいりましたが、皆さんお待ちかねかと思いますのでバトルを始めて
Alright, I think we're finally here.
モンスト日本一の座をかけた熱き戦い。日本で一番モンストがうまいのは誰なのか、強いのは誰なのか。モンストグランプリ2022ジャパンチャンピオンシップ決勝大会バトルラウンド準決勝スタートです。
Alright, here we go. The first semi-final match is about to begin. We've got the left side of the bracket, which was Carbonara against Kimagure Critical, right?
現地観覧の皆さん、ライブ配信 もご覧の皆さん、共に各チームの選手が出てきましたら、スティックバルーン並びにチャットやハッシュタグモンストグランプリ付きのツイートで一緒に盛り上がっていきましょう。それでは準決
Let's
勝
go.
第1試合の両チームに登場していただきます。まずはこちらのチーム。
Alright, here we go. Team Platinum, I assume, will be Milano Fu Carbonara. They, of course, are last year's runner-up teams. They got a lot they want to take revenge for sure. Oh, sorry, they're on the gold side. Sorry.
セカンドリニア、サードロゼ、アンカーレフト、以上の4名です。続いてはこちらのチーム。
There we go. Key Magure Critical on the Platinum side.
Critical. Member, lead Spring. Second, HHP.
How much time before Monster Strike News? It should be. They're expecting it to be in about 1.5 hours, but it'll be basically when this ends. So, who knows how long this could take. It is planned for 3:30 a.m. Pacific time.
僕らは去年のモンストグランプリで準決勝でプロチームのキャッツを倒してプロになりました。今年は僕らがプロになって全く逆の立場でアマチュアチームを迎えることになってます。アマチュア最強チーム、プロが止めるしかねえだろう。対戦よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。頑張ってください。さあ対するあと1勝でプロ気まぐれクリティカルリーダースプリング選手いかがでしょうか。
そうですね、プロがどうとかアマチュアがどうとか言ってるんですけど、僕らはここを勝つのが目標じゃなくて優勝が目標なんで絶対勝ちます。よろしくお願いします。
期待しております。頑張ってください。それでは両チームの選手は対戦台へとご移動ください。さあということで今大会は、改めてモンストグランプリという大会は、プロもアマもこう入り乱れてという大会にはなりましたが、これベスト4の中に気まぐれクリティカル、アマチュアのチームが1チームと
そうですね。
いうことで、ただその気まぐれクリティカルが今大会一番勢いを感じさせる、そんな感じもしますよね。
そうですね、先ほどのベスト8の試合では、もうやっぱり群を抜いて、かなり勢いがあったので、
どんな戦いを見せてくれるんでしょうか。さあではですね、準決勝第1試合ゲーム1に参ります。主要ステージ見ていきます。主要ステージは主演の竜少女です。さあこちらの解説
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, this showed on the right side of the block of the best of 8. You see the panels with those weak point enhancing damage panels. They will be important to make sure that you can properly take down the monsters. Definitely saw a few teams suffer on Battle 2 for not getting that, the hits there in between those two dragons. Was it dragons, I think? So definitely interesting to see if it'll go super smoothly, but we will see how that goes. So we'll go to the draft phase. The Carbonara team was the higher rank team, so they get to pick, and they chose to go first in the draft. That goes 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. So we will see which characters they pick, and we will start. They start out with Neo. No surprise there, I'm sure. Marco Polo for Kimagure Critical. And then Raphael
ことでラファエル
is the third monster picked. And then number 4 goes back to Milano Fu Carbonara to take a pick.
セカンドピックです。
はい、そういうチャールさんを、指名してきましたね。これはラファエルと同じような役割をするような
And what was it? Nasuno Yoichi Alpha, right? And then Kou gets her sign there. And then we'll go one by one until we finish off the draft. Critical goes for Siegfried. Ball passes back to Carbonara, and they will get to pick one last monster. Go with Zorge. That's Mogdiga, right?
そうですね、予選大会でも一度あったんですけれども、それがなかったとしても現状封じ N のこのキャラクターを編成しているということですね。
実際ですね、普通の点の内役といった形です。
そうですね。
はい。
完全体の役割を果たすと思います。
さあという
Alright, so Adisai wraps up the 4 for Kimagure Critical. They'll shuffle their team to pick it in the order that they want, and then we will be off and running for the semifinals number 1. This is, of course, a best of 3, as I said before, so the first to 2 wins will move on to the finals.
内容バトルでですね、イドラが出現するステージだと思いますので、そのあたりによく注目して見ていきたいようなピックになっていると思います。
さあそして対するプラチナサイド気まぐれクリティカル、こちらは櫻井さんいかがでしょうか。
はい、そうですね。立ち回りとしては、フェアな形になってくるとは思うんですけれども、まあ、2手目ですよね。2手目が結構ミスが、目立つようなステージだと思います。
Yeah, and just what Tiger Sakurai brought up is that, yeah, that second stage is the one to look out for to see if, or second sling, which I believe is the second stage, is what you need to watch out for to see if everything will go smoothly or not. Everybody looks ready, and we will kick off the first round in a minute after reviewing their team comp order. There you go. Unsurprising to see the third slot for Pierce types.
そうですね、貫通タイプの編成
Yeah.
が、お互い3番手に入っているので、おそらく1マップ目を1手で抜けるような、ショットになると思うんですが、かなりそのショットが難しかったりしますので、初手からもう目が離せない試合になると思い
Yep.
ます。
So expectation is first stage one shot, second stage one shot. I don't know, it's one shot as well, but making sure you take out those dragons that we saw, you know, lining up in the vertical region will be what we watch out for here.
プロを目指す戦いでもあります。ただリーダースプリングは優勝しか見ていない、そう話します。両チームにとってここは通過点でしかないでしょう。それではどんな戦いになるのか見ていきます。いよいよゲーム
Alright, here we go. We're about to start round 1 of game 1 of the semifinals.
2、1、スタート。
Let's go.
まずは決勝に向け一つリーチをかけるのはどちらのチームか。画面左ミラノ風カルボナーラ、画面右プラチナ気まぐれ
There you go.
まず初手です。リオンとスプリング。
Alright, let's see how this first shot goes.
こちらも左下から打ち出しました。
Okay, Critical was not able to clear in one shot.
っていうのもかなりミスの中でも辛めのミス。
少し重いでしょうか。
And so Milano Fu Carbonara should, yep, gets in there perfectly and is able to clear second stage in one shot as well. That is definitely going to hurt for Kimagure Critical. Third shot takes out all of the mob characters on top and opens up the weak point at the bottom. We got a 27-second and another nice shot. Perfect. Just enough to clear it. Moving on to stage number 4. Critical, they're trucking along. They're off to 3, but they are a full stage behind. Yeah, one bird left, but okay, so the cleanup for Carbonara is done for stage 4, and now it's just attacking the boss. Yeah, nail. Yeah. I mean, perfection, getting all 4 power-ups for the weak point, and then, you know, being able to clean that up.
ただまあキラーキャラがたくさん編成されてはいますので
Another cleanup in one shot, which is solid, and they are off to the final gauge, 6th round of the stage to wrap this up.
ミスがないですね。全くミスがない状況でございます。しっかりと
Alright.
ショットを打って
Strike shot used for critical to clear off number 3, but they're only just getting started on 4. And, you know, Carbonara is going to kick off the final step. Strike shot.
さあロゼのストライクショットネオはい
当てていくなんとか
Missed that weak point panel, I think. So not the, you know, the expected damage. You know, they were just, you know, millimeters last time, I think. But no problem. They're able to finish. And they've got their first win halfway there to the finals.
優勝へ向けて一歩前進していきましたさあ今の試合タイムご覧の通りですどうでしょう2人ご覧になっていかがですか
I mean, they're well expected. Solid play. Solid play.
おそらくベースとしては予選大会でも多かった2手突破が想定として作られているようなザコの配置だったりしますので、それを無理やり一手でいこうと、はい、本当に技術ですよね。こちらね、やはり、難しいショットになりますので、はい。
Alright, so we will move on to the second stage.
使用ステージ見ていきますこちらです鬼門の
Okay, and this is going to be the same stage that was used in the time attack. So Carbonara's side, or this side basically, did not have to play this in the best of 8. Only the right side of the bracket played this stage. And in fact, only GV played it because they only got to they're the only ones that got to stage 3. But the important thing here is that, you know, you need to be able to pinch with those pierce obstructors to be able to do major damage. You get the right positioning there, you can do 1 punch levels worth of damage. So it's going to be important to make sure that you connect on that, because if you don't, you're going to be, you know, definitely behind in terms of cleaning up. So going to have to see how that goes. The big thing, of course, is, you know, at the end, when you clear out the mobs on the bottom, then a pair of those pierce obstructors come up, and if you're able to pinch that properly, you know, you can kill the boss in one go. Right, so Milano Fu has picked to go first, and unsurprisingly, Himeji is picked first. Her bump combo damage just really cleans up so many monsters here, and is very important there. Harley goes to Kimagure Critical, who of course has that extra damage for weak point damage, so they are definitely a solid pick. Heracles is also picked for the Critical team. Right, and we'll see what Carbonara picks. Oh, they're definitely taking some time here. Laplace Alpha. Oh, whoa! That's a nice pick there. Oh, let's see. Acho! Welcome. Yes, Monst News is going to be a lot of fun. Monster News Tanoshimi Kimagure Critical Kate. Okay, so you're a fan of Team Platinum here. Yeah, it would be interesting to see an upset here. I do know that Carbonara is a big favorite, so it will be interesting to see. But Yokoso, welcome. You know, this この配信は英語、基本英語なので、just keep that in mind. But this is a lot of fun, so glad to see you here.
なので敵を倒してヒットポイントを回復してヒットポイントの回復のラグをなくしてより早くしようという作戦。
Very interesting pick in that fourth slot. Okay.
はい、そうですね。まあやはり気になるシーズンのそうですね。まあこちら一応回復 F っていうアビリティがね。そうですね。味方に当たる必要があるので、それはどういう。
Let's see. Right, so of course the big thing is, you know, is Kimagure Critical going to be able to recover here, get that first win so that they can tie it up and force a game 3, or are we going to see Carbonara move on to the finals to potentially have a revenge from last year and take on GB if they are able to pass by Dondon Susumunga? Will be a lot of fun to see. Always good to see a revenge match too. So let's see how game number 2 for semifinal 1 goes. Here, unsurprising, we've got a mirroring structure in terms of bounce pierce ordering here. Yeah, I mean, of course, Himeji, we've seen how much power she can do in this stage, so that's not surprising to see. And always fun to see the positioning of, you know, the characters like, you know, Heracles, and I guess, what? Yeah, I guess Harley too, to make sure that she can properly hit those weak points. So let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Game number 2. Let's see that first shot. Very important to see if it works out properly. And yes, complete cleanup from both sides. Just 0.1 seconds separating them, which means absolutely nothing. Second stage, of course, there is positioning there. Carbonara is able to shift into those bomb combos and then uses... okay, that's interesting. Positioning is definitely different, I think. Alright, now of course this is important to make sure that you can get that pinch to clear out in one shot. Yes, it works. And both sides do it properly. That is great. I don't know if we've seen both do it today, but that is great to see. Now trying to sneak up on the top there. Yep, one shot kill for both sides. They're moving on very efficiently. That is awesome to see. Again, just 1 second separating the two means that they're essentially the same. Both of them one shot kill. And looks like Critical has taken the lead by just 0.7 seconds. There is no difference here. This is going to be down to the wire in terms of clearing this up properly. Himeji, okay, nope, just going for it directly. And is Himeji going to be able to get there? This is going to be a battle of seconds between Gawain and Himeji. Who's going to be able to get in there? Oh, and the gold team fires off just barely to get it and stamp their ticket for the finals. Ooh, that was a second. That was a close one. If, you know, that was a split second worth. Right, we saw that difference, that 0.7. It was on Kimagure's Critical side to do that, but looks like Milano Fu Carbonara was able to pull the trigger just in time to get into that that was a great end. Woo.
3人結構
That was intense, right? Like if you miss that, then you spend a lot of time trying to recover from that. But being able to get that precise shot that quickly is what won them for them. Woo! Like both sides, no misses, right? Literally just being able to have that confidence to pull that trigger, that 0.7 something seconds faster than the other team.
そうですね。
Ooh, that was good stuff.
両チームにお話を聞いていきましょう。まずは惜しくも敗れました気まぐれクリティカルリーダースプリング選手いかがでしょう。
そうですね、僕がちょっと一番ダサいことしちゃって本当に悔しいんですけど、また来年頑張ると思います。ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございました。このチームでの活躍、また期待しております。
Yeah, that solid match.
気まぐれクリティカルを止めた見事勝利を収めた2年連続の決勝進出ミラノ風カルボナーラリーダーレフト選手いかがですか。
はい、対戦ありがとうございました。本当に、リードのスプリング君とは去年のプロリーグで一緒に戦った仲間だったし、他の3人も仲良かったり実力を本当に認めてる仲間なので、その分の思いを背負って今年こそは絶対に優勝したいと思います。応援よろしくお願いします。
Alright, so right, I'm sure a tournament favorite Carbonara, Milano Fu Carbonara has made it to the finals. We will see who they take on. Right, you can see the emotion flowing out from both sides. Ah, that was a good match. 気まぐれクリティカルが勝てばプロのライセンスの可能性も見えてくるというところもあって、ここで戦うのはミラノ風カルボナーラとしては非常に複雑というような話もありました。ただ自分たちも去年決勝で負けた悔しさがあるので勝たなければいけないですねというところで、
ドラマが、
ここでミラノ風カルボナーラが一つ決勝へ進出ということになりました。ではトーナメント表をこの後ね、見ていきます。こちらです。 Right, so on the left side of the bracket, unsurprising, I'm sure the favorite of that side, Carbonara, makes it to the finals. They will be playing against the winner of Dondon Susumunga versus GB. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then... 敗れまして、このファイナルへの進出をね、逃したという。I remember how they got draw game. Oh yeah, was that the one where like it took forever for the result to come out? And there's like literally 0.0 seconds of difference. That was an amazing one. 'Alright, here we go. Semi-final game number 2. First team up is going to be on the gold side, Dondon Susumunga. That is a really good logo, by the way. I love it. セカンドクオータサード折り紙赤ゴーズ以上の4名です。対するはこちらのチーム。
Ah, they do have a short for it. Nice. Alright, GV are current champions of the Grand Prix. If they win again, they will be the first team to successfully complete a repeat victory. Nobody has done that in the history of the Grand Prix. Let's see how this goes.
メンバーリードトシセカンド星サードクマアンカーケイゴ以上の4名です。さあそれではこの準決勝の第2試合両チームのリーダーから意気込みを聞いていきます。まずは
Alright, and the current votes for this match, this one is the one that's actually working. We see that 76% is voting for GV and 24% is voting for Dondon Susumunga. Dondon Susumunga, you know, they have not defeated GV yet, so that is our goal here, and they will need to do that if they want to make it to the finals, which is no easy task.
通りできるように頑張りたいと思います。お願いします。ありがとうございます。期待しております。さあ、それでは選手の皆さんは準備をお願いいたします。
Alright, so here we go. Teams are going to set up and get ready for the first draft for game 1 of the semifinals.
この歴史は2018年から始まっています。2018年の中部の決勝、ここどんどん進むのが勝つか GV が勝つか、勝った方がプロという地方予選でですね、GV が勝利、そのまま GV はプロになりました。2019年は戦うことはなかったんですけれども、進むが中部を突破しまして、そのままプロの道を切り開きました。そして2020年、
So they have a history since 2018 in terms of head-to-head battles, and looks like GV has won all of them so far.
2021年は同じリーグ戦でしたプロリーグ3戦、ここで GV が3連勝、これで 7度目の正直と。
Right, so this is the 7th meeting between Dondon Susumunga and GV. GV is 6-0 through all of those appearances. So, you know, as they said at the beginning, they've never beaten them. They want to change that. Hopefully for them, it does happen. We'll see. We will go back to this fire stage that we saw. This is the same one as we saw in the first, on the left side of the bracket. So no difference here. And because GV was the higher ranked team in the time attack, they get to pick, and they pick to go first in the draft. So we'll see them make their first pick, which I'm not sure if we're going to see anything surprisingly different here. Ooh, Raphael to start. Okay. And as they're saying, the goal for GV is, of course, to win 2 years in a row, and that has not happened yet in the history of the Grand Prix. So if that can happen, that will be definitely a history-making point for them. So. Marco Polo for Dondon Susumunga. They got pretty low on time there. Wasn't sure what happened there. Maybe losing Raphael was not within their expectations here. So Nasunu Yoichi Alpha along with Marco Polo.
そうですね。
Okay, Shumatsu along with Kou there.
そもそもネオがなくなる想定だったか。
So I think, yeah, they're basically just discussing that first pick Raphael may have changed up what their expectations was for this stage, and so GV, they had their plan set, and looks like they're ready for that, and end up wrapping up with Laplace Alpha, and then Dondon Tsusumunga. Who are they gonna wrap up with? They are taking their time. Mose, okay. Alright, so definitely I think there was a pick battle here. A mind battle for the team compositions. We'll see how that turns out. Very interesting.
はい、そうですね。先ほども言った通りですね、初手でラファエルが取られてしまったことによって、初手1マップ目を一手抜けできるという条件を持つキャラクターを先に抑えた形になるんですよね。なので、おそらく先行目を取るチームが多いと思うので、そのパターンの練習は積んでいると思うんですけど、こうなったパターンの時、どのような形の練習をしているかっていうのが注目です。
Alright, so
そして GV プラチナサイドについては櫻井さんいかがでしょう。
そうですね、今までずっとやはりネオが先行1手目っていうのを取られてきたところですけども、そうですね、週末を、キックということで、こちらですね、コースピアップを持った超マイエムのバイタルキラー持ちということで、
yeah, I wonder, if has Dondon Susumunga been put in a position where they're in a team composition that they weren't ready for, prepared for? Because you do know that you are probably going second in terms of picks. It'll be interesting to see what happens here.
主演の劉少女に関しては GV はかなり自信があるような、話をしていましたね。その中でただですね、このベスト8の戦いでも本当にあれは完全に負けたと思ったというような話があって、運だけで上がっていったので、この準決勝で流れをつかんで決勝は上がりたいという話をしていました。GV は2年連続の決勝、そして2年連続前人未到の連覇を果たせるかどうか、それがかかっています。さあ、それでは準備が整ったようですので、ゲーム画面見ていきましょう。さあ、編成ご覧の通りに。
Alright, so yeah, we're at the expected bounce, pierce, bounce. Hopefully we see a solid first, fling to clear up the stage properly, and then we gotta see if they make that skill shot on the second stage to get in between those dragons properly. Both of the teams can do it, so we'll see how solidly they can execute here.
先ほど言った通りリドラーだったり、あとはばらつきが出やすい最終ゲージのボス削りですね。この辺に注目していきたいですね。
さあ、では見ていきましょうか。これも重要な初戦になります。どんどんスムンガが7度目の正直なるかという戦い。GV は2年連続の優勝に向けてギアを上げられるかどうか。それでは見ていきます。いよいよ試合スタートです。それでは参ります。5、4、3、2、1、スタート。さあ、見せるか。
Alright, here we go. We'll see if this goes smoothly or not for both sides. This should be interesting. This is game 1 of the best of 3 on the right side of the bracket. We'll see if they can one-shot this properly. And yep, both sides clear it. One shot. Perfection. 0.08 to separate them. We'll see if they can get in between these dragons properly. And that is a yes. Difference of not even a second. 0.9 seconds separating them. Gonna try to get rid of those Thunderbirds in one shot. Yep. GV is able to do that, and of course Dondon Susumunga as well, just maybe a second or so behind. Now gonna see how many of those weak points you can, power up panels you can pick up to tuck yourself under, and oh no! GV is short. Alright, Dondon Susumunga takes a critical lead here. Unfortunately, just what, millimeters away from properly cleaning that up. They are now down by 11 seconds, GV. And that clears up the Thunderbirds for Dondon Susumunga. GV is slightly behind as well, but let's see what they can do to take out. Yep. Dondon Susumunga take their time to make sure that they are properly able to power up Neo and take out the Lidora there, or the Red Dragon. And okay, was able to hit the weak point solidly, so that is a good good news to him, or to GV. But Dondon Susumunga clears stage 5 in one shot as well, as does GV. Now it's about clearing up those Thunderbirds in a efficient manner. There we go. 2 turns taken, but I think that's perfectly fine. And just short, unfortunately. Neo uses her strike shot again. Yep, got it perfectly. Team Gold Dondon Susumunga gets the first win to move on to the next level. That is solid play by Dondon Susumunga, and 1 out of 2 is what they need to get from GV. Alright, so GV is on the wire here. They do need to get 2 in a row to be able to make it out of the semi-finals. We are going to go back to the Sphinx stage here, to which, of course, GV was able to pull off, perfectly in the time attack. Of course, when you're playing in the tournament, you have to deal with the draft system. So, making sure that you get the team you need is usually not going to happen. But starting off with Himeji is not a surprise. And they did have a little bit of trouble in the best of 8. So hopefully they are prepared to make sure they clean it up properly for the tourney here, so that they can successfully move on to the finals. Harley is taken by Dondon Susumunga. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody as well, for that weak point damage. Emeraldo, quite a marathon. Yes, it is. And Dark Dragon, not a surprise there as well. He is one of the finisher monsters that, when positioned properly, has enough oomph and slayer damage to really excel in terms of damage. Laplace Alpha is picked in the 4th slot for the teams. Number 5 also goes to GV, and they picked Adeline, which I believe is the same monster they picked in the previous stage, in the best of 8. And Onyankopon. Didn't see many teams use Onyankopon, I think. And Satan. Alright, and then Dondon Susumunga will make their last pick. Anastasia. I don't think too big I think the only difference from last time was what, Onyankopon? I don't think she was there in the match with Infinite Flyers, right? Alright, so let's see how this goes. This will be an interesting battle for them to take on.
さあそして対するプラチナサイド GV については櫻井さんいかがでしょうか。
はい、そうですね、GV は今回の、タイマタクラウンド1位取ってるんですけれども、その時の構成とかなり似ている。はい、
And they are saying this is pretty close to the team that they made, GV, they being GV, in the time attack. So if it is ideal for them, then that is what you'd want to see, right? To be most familiar with the team that you have there.
さあということで両チームともにキャラクターで揃いました。改めましてどんどん進むんがは、これまでですね、6度の勝負
Right, and like they've said again and again, right? This is the 7th appearance between the two, and GV has been victorious in all appearances. So if they are to topple GV, this will be their first historical victory against them, which I'm sure means a lot. And of course, it does mean that you guarantee yourself a 10 million yen purse to go home with, which is nice, of course, to hear. If I knew I was getting a guaranteed, what, 100k USD? Oof. I mean, a little less since the US is much more stronger nowadays.
さあご覧の通り貫通のキャラクターがおにゃんこぽん画面左が3回目サード、そしてセカンドに、星選手が、サタンということになって
Right, interesting note that the Pierce for GV is in the 2nd slot, whereas it's in the 3rd slot for Dondon Susumunga. So just a little bit of a different strategy here on the stage, it looks like. Will be interesting to see what different pattern we will be seeing between the two.
かなりもう素早い展開が予想されそうですね。さあでは参りましょう。
Alright, here we go. This is do or die for GV. If they cannot win this, then they will be out for this tournament, and Dondon Susumunga will move on to the finals to face on Carbonara. We would love to see a game 3, but let's see if that is in the cards or not. Alright, here we go.
それとも連覇に向けイーブンに戻していくのか重要なゲーム2準決勝第2試合です。
Alright, here we go. First shot. Alright, both sides completely clean the board, which is well within expectations. No difference between the two. We might see a little different flow there. Yep, perfection by GV to move on. Now, that's not saying Dondon Susumunga did not do what they wanted. The positioning for Harley is very much within expectations, and I do believe everybody is in their expected slot here. We saw this, GV, they're going to try and... Yep, they get that kill. We have seen many teams not be able to get that damage, and... Okay, that is bad news for Dondon Susumunga. They were not able to clear out the damage, and now Anastasia has to move from their ideal position, which you saw GV do. You want to be able to tuck yourself in the top there and just take out that fourth stage boss right away. It's a difficult shot, and yeah, unfortunately unable to recover Dondon. They're going to be stuck here for a while, whereas GV clears out stage 5 in one shot as well, and they're going to be moving over to the last gauge, where Dondon Susumunga is going to be stuck on stage 4. Himeji out there to wrap up the mobs there on the bottom. And you see that pinching point there for GV. All they have to do is tuck themselves in there, and they will be able to call it a game. And perfect play there to tie it up and make sure that we get a game 3 here. That is what you want. That's what you expect from GV. That is solid play. 135. Very nice. Not a new record compared to what they were able to do in the time attack, but very solid time for sure. So, this game is tied up at 1 apiece, and we will go to game 3 and see who is going to face Carbonara in the finals.
はですね、次のゲーム、ゲーム3、これで決着ということになります。それでは次のゲーム、使用ステー
Game
ジ
3 is about to start.
暗殺の重機です。
Which one is this? Oh, okay, this one is the direction guard. So, you know, direction you sling is going to be huge, making sure that the positioning is working out properly. You're clearing out things properly is going to be interesting. So, definitely an interesting situation, especially that sixth battle, right? With all of those mobs in a row, being able to, you know, hit them all properly. That is an interesting task for sure. Yeah, AFIQ, that is insanely fast. You don't do that without enough practice to make sure you can do that in one shot. Alright, and GV, as the higher ranked team, gets the opportunity to pick who goes first on the draft, and they have decided to go first. So they will pick one. And I think Devil's Pink Inferno has always been their first slot pick. No surprise there. You move over to Dondon Susumunga for their first pick. And they go with Magellan. I believe the Slayer. Yep, she has the Slayers on her, so definitely somebody that you do want to pick up to make sure you complete this in a fast manner. Heimdallr is the second pick for Dondon Susumunga. Flip over to GV and they will grab Nyoibo. And we go over to Moo as well. Yes, right? Moo has those poison meteors, which will help with that scorpion stage. Right? And Busokuten to wrap up GV's team. And then Dondon Susumunga will wrap up with Hanuman. Hanuman. Okay. Interesting pick, Hanuman.
いうのがですね、非常にインパクトが強いチームでもありますが、何かやってくれるんじゃないか、そう感じさせる今回の編成でもあります。ゴールドサイドどんどん進むについて、シロさんいかがですか？
はい、そうですね。6正直キャラクターがいませんので、おそらく誘いのステージを、ヒット数で抜けるような立場になっていく。
Right. So yeah, Dondon Susumunga does not have any poison, I guess they were saying. So that means you're gonna have to rely on bump combo hits to take out those scorpions, which of course you can, given the right bump combos. So let's see how they're planning to get that done efficiently. They're saying Hanuman is the first across all battles to show up. So it will be interesting how they're going to use Hanuman here to do what they want to do. Interesting, they're putting Hanuman in the first slot too, so we're gonna definitely have to see what they have planned here. They might have an ace up their sleeves here, but a very interesting pick because all all Hanuman has is that Mafuji L, so it's gonna be all damage that that he's able to produce here. Here we go. Round 3, the winner of this will be going to face on Carbonara in the finals. This is gonna be an important first shot, I think, from Dondon Susumunga. What they expect to do. Okay, they're trying to go into the side corner there. That is enough to clear. Okay. And both sides are clearing it in 2 shots. It's a 2-second difference, so just, you know, we saw how much a second can make a difference on. GV. Magellan going that way. Okay, they're able to clean up in 2 shots as well. Alright, so both of them clean up in 2 shots as well. Alright, GV is able to... They got into there properly. And... Alright. Dondon Susumunga is like 1 tempo behind. Oh, nice pinch. Okay, so leaving that you know, obstructor and between the boss was on purpose, or it was good recovery, I don't know, but solid play by GV there. They got all of the poison to the scorpions, and then just spending a turn here will kill them off. And the bump combo on Dondon Susumunga's side is good to clean it up, and they are basically even, down 3 seconds. The positioning there for Busokuten is perfection as well, and mini boss is gone in 1 shot. Dondon Susumunga is a full gauge behind now. Now we're gonna have to see if they can efficiently clear out. Oh no, they missed. Okay, so they did miss one of the mobs there, the Diablos, but clean it up, that's fine. They did get that pinch there on Dondon Susumunga's side, so we'll see if they're able to get to there. And just as they're saying, because the team is on the top side, a little bit difficult to get that pinch on the bottom, but strike shot, and they got it! Wow! That precise shot there to get that pinch, not an easy shot. GV does it, and they make it to the finals. We get a revenge match between Carbonara and GV in the finals. Woo! What a final shot there. Wow. Right, you know, being able to get that, you know, get that shot perfectly is no easy task. To do that quickly, accurately, ha, Sasuga GV, that is solid play. Oof. There you go. We are going to get a solid final match here. We are going to get a repeat of last year where Milano Fu Carbonara is going to try to take their revenge. That was an amazing match.
そして対する2年連続の決勝、そして連覇に向けてまず決勝に上がりました。リーダートシ選手いかがでしょう。
はい、とりあえずまた決勝に行けてほっとしてるんですけど、まずスムンガの皆さん対戦ありがとうございました。まだ優勝か負けかそれしかないんで優勝します。以上です。
It's either winning it all or losing. They're gonna win it all. We're gonna see that next. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Oof, what a battle.
素晴らしい戦いを見せてくれました。両チームどんどん進むんがあと一歩及ばず、これで7連敗ということに、これ個人のね、GV 対どんどん進むんがという成績におきましては7連敗ということになったんですが、ただもう本当にやりきった、悔いはないなという感じ
Yeah.
でしたよね。
What a final or semi-final match.
はい、これはもう仕方がないですね。
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you lose against perfection, what can you do? Not much. Not much. It's just solid play for sure.
負けるかな、
そうですよね。
かもなって思うんですよね。
そうですね。
でも勝ってるんですよね。
ですよね。
はい、追い詰められてからが強いみたいなところもありますよね。
本当に GV 劇場と言ってもいいかもしれません。さあではですね、トーナメント表できたようですので見ていきます。こちらです。さあ決勝の2チーム。
Alright, so as you can see, Carbonara on the left bracket, GV on the right bracket. It is a revenge match. I think people are happy to see that.
というものはない。
そうです。
実力で上がってきているチームです。
いやお互いにそのチューブとそしてカルトマン
Do do do. Alright, and I guess it is not up yet, but
上がってきてまさかの同カードということで、まあこの周りもねレベルアップする中でしっかりとこの同じチームがね上がってくるというのがね本当に素晴らしいですよね。
man,
さあではですね、
you know, this is going to be huge. There's going to be a lot riding on this. We've got revenge for Carbonara.
ベストバウトをプ
They
レイバックしていただく
don't want to get second place 2 years in the running, whereas GV, they want to be the first team in Grand Prix history to repeat wins. This is going to be a lot of emotions riding on this final stage.
こちらを見ていきたいと。はい。
This is going to be fun. Right, and now I guess we are replaying the finals here. So this is just a replay. Don't worry, you're not missing anything big, but you can hear the commentary between the two teams as well, which is nice to see. Right, solid play by Carbonara there to do that, and this is a little bit of a different team composition rate as well. Right, and that move right there is paramount to be able to be successful here, right? Like many times we've seen many teams not get the full gauge damage there, and that is insane, right? Bounce off the block wall to pinch on the top. That requires a lot of practice and just perfection too. And this, right, like just second. That is just amazing.
準決勝第1試合のこの決
か
勝を決めたね試合をいただきました。改めてご覧になっていかがだったでしょうか。
いや、これはやはりもう選手の声を聞いてると、
そうですね。
もっと熱くなってくるものがありますよね。
Uh-huh.
報告の質めちゃくちゃ高くなかったですか？
そうですね。
ゲージもチーム選手ごとに全員声かけて、
はい。いやもうここまで来るチームはそれぐらいやってるんだなっていうのがね、伝わってきましたよね。
そうでしたね。
さあではですね、
はい
もう1試合、今度は準決勝第2試合の方から
そうですね。はい。
いきましょうかね。
Right, we're also gonna watch something
そうですね。
in the past
もう一度見たい
again.
ですよね。3試合目の暗節の重機。
はい
はい。
行きまし
と
ょう。
思います。
Right, this is another replay.
この試合も
Don Don versus GV. Okay, we're just gonna rewatch this. We just saw this not too long ago, right? So,
強かった
I mean, definitely that Hanuman strategy right there on the left, being able to hug the right wall properly. And this, of course, the difficulty here to get it proper.
ここはお互い結構時間使うんですね。本当にちょっとずらすような。
Because you gotta be like just off vertical to properly hit that weak point. So it's pretty insane precision there. Yeah, and this, right, like purposely leaving that pierce obstructor on the top left for GV, right, so that they can get a pinch in between the boss. It's pretty insane.
この配置エグくないですか？不足点。
Yeah. Right, and then Busoku-ten's in the perfect position for her next move too. Yeah, like that is insane, right?
どうしたらこの発想になるんだ？
And then making sure you can properly get the pinch there is amazing. You just hit the hit Mu to poison everybody, and you just love tap Busoku-ten again, positioning it.
リパンも不足点の横で。
Ah, and right, and they're just overlapping so that they get that flipping properly.
重ねてスピードアップと
Yeah, the speed up,
パ
sorry.
ワーフィールド。
Right, speed power up field, like being able to combine those two properly.
さあここで縦間で少し時間がかかっ
And
てしまっ
did sound like Dondon Susumunga said they missed on that last stage. But with Medzel in there to get that pinch between the obstructor and the boss. Yeah, big recovery there.
そうですよね。如意棒でラスト決めるっていう予定だったって
Right,
こと
and
は、
then
ここでリパンは打たない予定だったってことですから。
right, Toshi, look at, I mean that. I mean that's just beautiful. 3 bounces to get that. Whew.
本当にこのレベルですからね。
3 wall bounce to make that shot is insane.
決勝進出を決めた試合、そして GV が決勝進出を決めた試合、それぞれご覧いただきました。さあこのカードなんですけれども、去年はお客様の前では見せることができませんでした。1年越しに
All right. So here we go. We are going to kick off the finals in a second.
2人はどうでしょう。去年のこのミラノ風カルボナーラ対 GV の何か記憶など印象に残っていることなどってあったりしますかね。どうでしょう。
群抜いて完成度が高いチームだなってイメージがすっごい強いですね。
順当に上がってきている。
そうですね。
Yeah. So we're gonna see how these two teams shine once again. This is a revenge match between the two from last year. This is gonna be a very nice battle for sure.
そうですね。改めて去年グランプリでプロになってプロリーグも経験したミラノ風カルボナーラ、去年は、チーム内でですね、プロになるのが目標、そして優勝するのが目標という選手ちょっと分かれてた部分もあったんですね。今年はチーム一丸となって優勝を目指すという話をしていましたので、また去年とは違う結果がもしかしたら待っているかもしれません。それではですね、ここで2人のカードを振り返っていただきました。それでは参りましょう。モンストグランプリ。
And if you want to vote for the finals, use that link that I sent earlier to make the vote. You can just scroll up a little bit, not too far up, to guess on whether it is going to be Milano Fu Carbonara or GV will repeat as the first team ever in the history of the Grand Prix to repeat a win. Right now it looks really tight. GV is slightly in the lead at 54% with Milano Fu Carbonara at 45%. So the team in red on the left side, they will be representing Team Gold, Milano Fu Carbonara. They will be hoping for revenge. Team Orange, they're going to be on side Platinum. GV is here, current champions of the Grand Prix. Toshi Hoshi.
アンカーケイゴ以上の4名です。さあでは両チームのリーダーから決勝戦
Alright, leaders are gonna fight it out. They are both in the center, which is nice. And there you go. There is the current votes. Very close here. This is gonna be a good match.
この同じ景色を見ました。今年は絶対負けません。おっさん潰します。対戦よろしくお願いします。
期待しております。頑張ってください。さあ対する前人未到のグランプリ連覇がかかる GV リーダーとし選手いかがですか。
はい、2連覇するために若いやつらぶっ潰します。
期待しております。頑張ってください。さあでは運命の決勝戦。
Alright, we got the old crew. They're definitely like, you know, dad level of ages, which is nice to see against the kiddos here on the left. They're probably all younger than me too, so we'll see how this goes. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Right, again, you know, they are saying that this is the same card lineup that we got last year. Very fun.
さあではこちらの解説をですね、櫻井さんからお願いします。
こちらのクエストですね、モンストではアンフェアで登場する、透明切り替えパネルが登場します。切り替えにミスがあると
So,
ダメージが与えられ
yep,
ない
I mean, so, okay, we've seen this green stage already. Yeah, you know, this is going to be important with the transparent panels, making sure you pick the right set of monsters to clean up, and because it's different pierce bounce type monsters, making sure you get the right monsters up at the right time is going to be huge. Pinch opportunities to do lots of damage. We're going to see which monsters they picked. GV is the higher ranked team by not even a second, but they were on top and they get the opportunity to pick whether they go first or second, and they have decided to go first, so they will start the draft with Basara, which I think everybody picks first, so that shouldn't be a surprise.
対するミラノ風カルボナーラです。
Oh, Jumonji Raiba for the first pick of Milano Fu Carbonara. ナスのヨイチアルファ。 アトス、yep.
今日この、ベスト8も含めて
そうですね、人気ですね。
そうです。中心化回。
こちら貫通枠になってきそうですね。
ロボットキラー M。はい。そして歴王。さあこれで GV はフィニッシュです。
Right, so GV finishes off with Rekio, and Carbonara will finish off with Ebisu. Alright. 'So let's see how they structure up their teams. We'll wait a few minutes for them to get that ready, but... Ah, yes. So they are saying because Milano Fu Carbonara does have 2 Pierce monsters in their team, that means making a miss is not going to be recoverable from, unless, of course, GV flops. But it's going to be a huge hindrance if they do miss from their ideal shot structure. So we're going to have to see. Obviously, they're going to be prepared very well for that, but we'll have to see how that goes. If that goes all according to plan or not.
さあということで両チーム編成がここで終わったようです。運命の1戦目、それではゲーム画面に切り替えていきます。
Alright, so here we go. We are about to start round 1 of the Grand Prix here.
同じカード、リベンジか連覇かという2チーム。
Alright, so the two Pierces are going to be in the middle 2 slots for Carbonara. GV has their Pierce in the second slot.
そのロザコの勝利をする中ボス倒す中ボス倒すのようなかなり流れるような、シーンが見られるとは思います。でもポイントになってくるのはその雑魚がたくさん出てくるプヨ4体の、カンカンする雑魚が2セット出てくるステージがあると思うんですけど、そこでどれぐらい短縮が行えるかが勝負の分かれ目になってきそうですね。
そうですね、GV は、最初はやはり先行できるそうですよね、決まりになってますので逃げ切れるかというところに注目です。
Alright, let's see how this goes.
まあどちらがどのように流れを掴んでいくのかご注目ください。それでは参りましょう。
Alright, here we go. We are going to fire off round 1 of the finals. Who will take the early lead here?
スタートです。いきますよ。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are starting round 1 of the finals. Which team will be able to take the early lead for the trophy here? Alright, both get the flip, and it's a completely different path, right? You can see that Carbonara did clean out the Pierce obstructors, and GV took an extra turn to clear out the bounce obstructors first. And both of them clear in 3 shots. They are in completely different formations, but not even a full second to separate them. This should be a 1 shot from each side. Carbonara fires a little bit faster for a difference of 1.5 seconds. Very interesting there. Basara is positioned, but doesn't matter. Jumonji Raiba is able to fit in there, and both of them finish within a second of each other. This is completely even. Right, and we'll see how they handle this. Alright, completely different structure, but oh wow, that GB play there. Both sides, honestly, that is insane pathing there. Woof. 1 shot for GV and 1 shot for Carbonara. Both of them do it, but it is 1.5 seconds in the favor of GV here. Alright, let's see how they finish. We saw some match shots, and GV's not able to get the match shot. And okay, that wasn't, I don't think that was a match shot attempt from Milanofu Carbonara. So they are going to be in the lead since they have cleared out the mobs there, and unfortunately GV is going to be one tempo short there. Lots of damage done by Carbonara there. And alright, I mean, we are going to be in a slugfest now. This is going to be speed and accuracy to make sure that you can get the weak point damage that you want. Nasu no Yoichi, good damage to go down to about 20% HP. Are they able to? And there's Basara with his strike shot there on the right side. Not enough damage. And first win goes to Milanofu Carbonara. They got the damage. Ooh. Unfortunately, that strike shot with Basara wasn't enough to get in between those 2 weak points to do the damage that they wanted, I think, from GV side. So that is very close. That is how closely matched these two teams are. Milano Fu Carbonara takes the first win and is that much closer. Just a breath away from picking up the trophy and the overall win for the Grand Prix. Oof.
スルーミラノ風カルボナーラもお互いどっちが早くマッチショットを決めるかっていうね、ポートミルトの戦いになったので少し焦りが出たかなと思いますね。
Yeah, of course, not getting that match shot, I'm sure, would have been nice, but it was an interesting, you got to be able to recover from that, so it was definitely a tight match, which was really fun to see. Alright, the next stage will be this dark stage that we saw, so earlier. Right, GV gets the option to pick whether they go first or second, and they have picked to go first in the draft, so let's jump into the draft and see which is their first pick for this stage. Devil's Punk Inferno, not surprising, that is what they have done every time so far, so no surprise from here. Carbonara, let's see who they pick. Fujin Raijin Alpha. Alright, and their second pick will be Moo. So we'll see what GV does next. Calamity Jane, definitely another Slayer filled pick as well. Benzaiten. Oh, as they're saying, Benzaiten is a first appearance for this stage, so definitely gonna see if this was some like pick shenanigans between the two teams. Ra is picked for Carbonara. And Odenta, we've definitely seen her. And we wrap up with Inuta Kobungo. Kobungo. Alright, so now both teams will start making their parties. We'll see if GV is going to be able to survive, elimination once again. We'll see if that they're able to make this into a game 3 as well. They did play 3 games in round 1 and the semifinals, so I guess maybe it's only fitting we get a full game in the finals as well, but let's see if Milano Fu Carbonara can do something about that. I see the numbers starting to climb here. As you guys, I'm sure, are ready to watch Monster Strike News, that will happen as soon as this is over, as well as the ceremony. There will be a ceremony after this. So if that goes on a little bit longer, we'll have to wait a little bit for news. I'm going to, obviously, well, we can only wait, basically, for this to end before Monster Strike News actually happens. So it is scheduled for about 10 minutes from now, but I think it might be a little bit late, looking at where we are and with the prospect of us getting a game 3 as well. Let's see. So this is the same structure as last year too. Carbonara won the first stage, but then they lost the next 2. So we'll see if this happens again as well. Would be an interesting storyline for sure. Alright, here we go. The teams have made their parties. We're going to be ready to go here in a second. You can see that the Pierce monster position is slightly different between the two. We've got GV putting the Pierce Monster in the third slot, whereas Carbonara has theirs in the first slot.
セスも強力ですし、道中でのキーパーでのザコ処理の活躍もありますし、という形なので、どこで差がつくかってところですよね。先ほどサソリのところで一手差が出たりしたと思うんですけれども、そこまでに毒を使う側はより早く進んでおかなきゃいけないところでもあると思うので、そのあたりの差にも注目していきたいですね。はい。
Alright, so let's see how this turns out. This is gonna be... It would be great to see Game 3 though. So we'll see if GV is able to pull through and make a Game 3 or not.
それでは参りましょう。モンストグランプリ2022ジャパンチャンピオンシップバトルラウンドの決勝ゲーム2参ります。ゲームスタートです。いきますよ。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are going to kick off the finals here. Milano Fu Carbonara up 1-0. If they win, they are the champions of XFLAG Park 2022. GV wants to stop that. Let's see how this first play goes. No surprise here. And yes, one shot clear for both teams. And yep, GV's got their... Ooh, interesting irregular bounce by GV for Calamity Jane. That is going to be unideal for sure. Alright, they have gone for a one-shot clear on the second stage. Unsure if Carbonara is missed here or not. Alright, so they've cleaned up here. And so definitely some recovery being done on GV's side. Yeah, Milano Fu Carbonara, they've pinched on the left, pinched on the right, and now they will have the two meet in the middle. Odenta clears up PG-13 on the side, and then Benzai 10 will grab it from the left side. And we are basically at even holding. Now the question is, Carbonara may be in a perfect position here. GV is a little bit off their ideal state, so we're going to have to see how they are able to handle this. Poison is active for, you know, Milano Fu Carbonara on the left. GV takes a little bit more time to finish. We got a slight pinch there. I don't know if that's a miss or not. Raw is able to pinch there and clean up. Now they are at the final stage. If they clear this, they are the winners. GV is behind here cleaning up the mobs. Oh, the Pierce is active, so should be an easy time to clear up. Yep. Perfect clear here, and now we're gonna see Fujin Raijin Alpha trying to get that pinch to clean it up if they can get it in. They got it, and that is a win for Milano Fu Carbonara. They are the champions for 2022. Revenge is successful for them. They've done it. Woo, look at that. Woo, what a finish for them. Very nice, very nice. Very nice finish for them here. Woo. That is sweet, sweet revenge there. Milano Fu Carbonara makes up for what they left on the table last year and take revenge on GV, finishing them in 2 minutes 36. Solid play. Solid play.
これはもう手上げですよね。
Oof.
はい、完璧なところを最後に決めてきましたね。カルボナーラお見事でした。はい。
まあそしてそのピックからね、この彼ららしさというかミラノ風カルボナーラらしさみたいなものが見えましたよね。
これが仮に本当に相手のチームの邪魔をするピックなのであれば、自分たちも邪魔をするために一番練習している構成を崩している可能性があるんですよね。
そうですね。
それで完全点を決めているので、
はい。
もう言うことはないですね。
なるほど。
Well done, well done.
見事日本で一番モンストがうまい男たち、強い男たちになりました。日本の頂点、ミラノ風カルボナーラの皆さん、リーダーのレフト選手から代表して喜びの声を聞いていきます。レフト選手、今の気持ち、そして優勝した瞬間いかがでしたか？やったぜー。
Nice, nice.
本当に GB の皆さん、今年も本当にありがとうございました。本当にここをずっと目指してきて、やっと今かなって縁も言われぬ思いです。応援してくださった皆さん、見てくださった皆さん、本当にありがとうございました。
Yeah. You know, when this is, you know, you're able to achieve a goal like this, right? Like, I mean, sure, there's a nice bunch of prizes there, but it's just, you know, the satisfaction of getting that. Probably no words for that.
はい、大切なところでうまくいかなかったんですけど、実際にしては頑張った方かなと思うので、現地でね、応援してくれた方々、ありがとうございました。
Yep, solid play for sure. Solid play.
そういう風に伝えたいと思います。改めてモンストグランプリ2022ジャパンチャンピオンシップ決勝大会、その決勝戦を戦った両チームに皆さん盛大なスティックバルーンでの拍手をお送りください。さあこれで地方大会から続いたモンストグランプリも全ての試合が終了ということになりました。それではその地方から始まった全ての大会の頂点、その決勝戦を振り返っていきます。はい、試合プレイバックを見ていただきたいと思うんですが、どうでしょう、お二人どのゲームにしますか？
Nakanomiku, welcome back. Just in time for Monster Strike News. Alright, so they're going to replay this. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break before news begins. So enjoy the replay as I take a quick bathroom break.
これでね、GV 側がミスってるのは気づいてるそうですねですけど、かなり落ち着いてますよね。こうね、相手がミスってるのを気づくとちょっと気が抜けたりするんですけどね、ここは全く集中力欠かさないようなカルボナーラ。
ごめん。いや、ごめん、1位上がったかな。うん。
リニア選手はもうここからだったらフライ決めれるですね。
でもここでこのムーが重なるのは想定外だったと思うんですよ。これレイト選手も本当によく決めたと思いますね。
今だからレフト選手からもお前というようなね声がありましたからね。
下手すると場所が場所なので本当目印にかぶってるとかも可能性としてはあり得るのでね。
さあこれ、この小文吾が思いっきり今フライずらすんですよね。なので、思ってるような場所とは違うんですよね。はい、決め打ちはないような状態です。このリニア選手の風神雷神アルファ。
ごめんねロデお前めっちゃいい準備。
これ決めてきますか。
ということでですね、プレイバックをご覧いただきました。さあということで改めてご覧いただきましたけれども、どうでしょう、解説の2人から見てチャンピオンチームのこう勝因というところはどんなところにあったと思いますか？
やっぱり気持ちがかなり入ってましたよね。
そうですよね、
はい、もうこの1年にかけてきた思いっていうのがこの1試合に詰まってたんじゃないかなと思います。やはりあと相手 GV がミスったということで、もう本当にね、慢心してしまう可能性っても全然あるんですよ。
ありますね。
はい、でもやっぱこの相手がやっぱ GV っていうのはとっても強力な、
そうですね、
はい、チームだっていうことをもう理解しているので、一個も油断せずに、
そうですね、
はい、最後まで集中して戦ったっていうのが、勝因だったんじゃないのかな。
そうですね。
やっぱりその去年の積み重ねというか、去年1戦目取っていた後2戦連続で落として準優勝でしたので、その経験があるからこそ絶対にこう2戦目慢心しないぞと、絶対に集中して勝つんだという思いはあったかもしれませんね。さあではですね、準備が整ったようですので表彰式に参ります。まずは各チームに贈られる賞品をおさらいしていきます。
Alright, so we're gonna have the ceremony again. For those of you who are here for Monster Strike News only, I tweeted about it, I think, assuming my automated tweet actually went out properly. There we go. News will start once the ceremony here is over, so just hang tight. We're gonna have to wait a little bit here. Let's see, Neon Rabbit, welcome. Nakano Miku, I guess IP is Mushoku something say. I wouldn't know, unfortunately. And Chai, right? Yeah. Hey, welcome. Hope you are ready for some Monster Strike news. It should be a lot of fun. Alright, these are all the things that the winner of, you know, the Milano Fu Carbonara is getting.
Monst 内で使える優勝者オリジナルの称号が贈られます。その他準優勝チームにはこちらが、3位の2チームにはこちらが、
So these are all the additional rewards that the other teams will get.
4チームにはこちらがそれぞれ贈られます。
4 cases worth of Jagariko. That's amazing. Alright, here we go. So the ceremony for the winners will now start.
今大会の MVP に贈られる Google プレイ賞を発表します。受賞選手はミラノ風カルボナーラレフト選手です。おめでとうございます。どうぞステージセンターへ。
This is the MVP award that will be given to Left, the leader of.
Google プレイ賞のミラノ風カルボナーラレフト選手には Google プレイオリジナルトロフィーが贈られます。なお贈呈プレゼンターはモンスト事業本部根本本部長です。それでは根本さんよろしくお願いします。
Alright, so I think one of the higher ups from the Monster Strike guess staff, I'm sure. This is the MVP trophy for left. Oh dear. What a timing for the stream to crash. Amazing timing.
最終戦でも素晴らしいショットがありました。レフト選手が受賞です。それではレフト選手は元の位置にお戻りください。それでは続きまして各チームの表彰に参ります。表彰プレゼンターは引き続きモンスト事業本部根本本部長です。まずは3位チームの表彰です。
This is the presentation for the third place winners. Kimagure Center goes first. Of course, there are two third place teams. They're just the teams that did not make it to the finals. Right, so the winners, they get 5 million yen along with all those additional rewards. A nice little trophy there. And there's the amount of money that they win as being third place finishers. They all get this nice, what, cyan green looking headset. Some mobile batteries. Jagariko. I mean, yeah, we just have to deal with this, guys. Don't worry. Actually, no, this will take a little bit since they're gonna have to do this to every team. $50. You get a coupon for $50. Maybe we can get two decent delivery runs out of that. So Dondon Susumunga also gets the same third place rewards that we were seeing earlier. So third place plaque, and then all the same rewards. So we'll just wait until they get this all spread out.
PD、PPS、PD60W 対応モバイルバッテリーの銃です。続きましてじゃがりこサラダ L サイズの銃です。続いてメガシャキの銃です。
Let's see. Being Hey Scott, I can't be the only one that's interested in the juicing. Of course, most people are here mainly for that, right? That's where all the fun videos come in, and you know, all the fanfare, the darking, you know, blackening out of the arena. That's I'm sure that's the main event for all of us here. Now, depending on what collab comes, that's a different story. Alright, so now we go for the second place ceremonies. So basically, everything we saw, the money prize goes up, and as well as a slightly bigger plaque. Mm, 10 million yen. Hey, what a prize. Like, think about that. You get that money just for playing this. This is an additional reward for the second place team is this Google Pixel 6 Pro. I don't know how many of you have that phone. Let's see. Hey, Alardi, welcome here. Yeah, last year was good. They're gonna have to do a lot to top that. Arthur, gosh, it's so early in Brazil. I can barely understand what's going on. Yeah, well, I mean, question is, can you understand what's going on anyway without me? But yeah, I understand. It is waking up early versus waking up late. I don't know. It's a hard decision, but I think for me, at least, it's certainly better to stay up late than waking up early. I am not a morning person, so. Yeah. $300 though for, you know, an Uber Eats equivalent. That's pretty nice. I would love to have that in my bank. Alright, and now the ceremonies for the winners. Milano Fu Carbonara. Ooh, look at all of those rewards. Oh, the plaque's not that much more impressive. Thought that would be a little bit more interesting. 300 million yen. Very nice. Some Pixel 6 Pros too. Those gaming chairs, sure. Logic cool. I did have a snowball before, one of those portable ones. It worked really nicely. Definitely nice. Portable power station. I wonder how useful that is. Let's see. Ooh, missed some comments. Let's see. Neon Rabbit, we had all the Angels trans last week, you mean? Yeah, that was great, for sure. I know people are throwing around getting all the Sword character, the Elemental exclusives transcended. That would be an interesting big thing, for sure. We'll see. Yeah. Sure, we'll see if something huge gets announced or not. I know a lot of big collabs are getting their names are getting thrown around as a result. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's a ceremony, you know. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a fact of life with these kind of tournaments, so do what you can to survive through it. Now, good luck for them to hold all of this stuff.
この後ミラノ風カルボナーラの皆さんからコメントいただこうと思います。それでは参りましょう。改めましてモンストグランプリ2022ジャパンチャンピオンシップ優勝ミラノ風カルボナーラ。
Alright, once again, the winners of the 2022 Grand Prix for Monster Strike is the Milano Fu Carbonara team. Love their name, by the way.
メンバー全員から喜びの声を伺っていきます。まずはリードリオン選手。
去年準決勝を勝ってプロになって油断してしまったのか決勝戦で負けてしまって本当に悔しい思いをしました。でそこから今年は絶対優勝するぞという気持ちで優勝に対する強い思いを込めて練習を頑張ってきて今回優勝という結果を残せたので本当に嬉しいです。来年もグランプリ、あると思うので、連覇を目指したいと思います。応援ありがとうございました。
Alright, and of course, we'll see if they can repeat next year. It's certainly going to be a tall task, as it still has not been achieved by any team thus far.
はい、このメンバー以外の人と組んでいたら僕はここには当たってなかったと思います。本当に最高のメンバーです。応援ありがとうございました。
おめでとうございました。続いてサードロゼ選手。
去年の準優勝めちゃくちゃ悔しかったです。で半年後のプロリーグもファイナル行けずめちゃめちゃ悔しかったです。そういうのが積み重なってすっごい今回、バネになってめちゃめちゃ頑張れました。このチームめちゃめちゃ大好きです。ありがとう。観客の皆さんも、対戦してくれたチームに、皆さんありがとうございました。
Yeah. I mean, but is it so too early for the swords? I don't know. It definitely feels a little early, but it would be, it's early so that it would be very surprising as well, which, that's why, Excalibur's name gets thrown around with Arthur, right? And, they are saying because Max Murai is here again, Max Murai equals Arthur, so it'd be really cool to see that combo happen, but we'll see. Again, it would be really fast for Excalibur to get it. But again, if you want a surprise, you gotta do something crazy like that.
あと絶対最後に行くことじゃないんですが、彼女募集中です。ありがとうございました。
Well, Left is looking for a girlfriend, so. Bing. Let's see. By the way, have you seen vids of people using Amuro SS to constantly delay Murakusha and Strike Shot buff their party to one-hit KO with Deku? I have heard about it. I did not see it though. That is definitely an interesting prospect. Alright, wow, we've hit, what? We're starting to get an uptick of viewers, which is not surprising. Alright, we're going to get a little bit of commentary from the team, so I think we're going to get something like a 4 o'clock start for the news, I think. So let me clear out that. Or Bina was released along with Excalibur. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true, Bina. But also, Bina was completely useless from the start, too, so. Not saying that she's too much more useful nowadays.
さあそして改めまして、この2人と共にですね、見てきたこのモンストグランプリなんですけれども、地方予選で惜しくもねこの幕張への切符を逃したチーム、そしてタイムアタックラウンドで地方のねタイムアタックラウンドでバトルラウンドに進めなかったチーム、本当に悔しい思いをしたというチームたくさんあると思います。来年以降ねまたそういったチーム、新たな活躍、新たな世代の活躍というのも非常に楽しみですよね。
そうですね、やはりこう有観客でこう直接日本の選手たちの活躍を、見られた方々っていうのは、本当にモンストスタジアムやったことがない人っていうのでも、絶対にやりたくなりますよね。
そうですね。
はい。
そうですね。もう本当に今日の配信を見て、
Let's see. Actually, let me see if I can move around this, cause
出場してもいいですし、そして地方
okay, that looks terrible.
非常に楽しみ方の一つだと思います。今大会に参加した選手の中、初めての舞台に立った選手の中には、
is there anything I can do to fix this?
2019年はこの観客として大会を見ていたという選手もいらっしゃいました。次に舞台で活躍するのはあなたかもしれ
I
ません。
guess there's nothing I can do
さあ
about
という
that.
ことでですね、今大会一緒に盛り上がっていただきました。改めて解説のシロさん、そしてタイガー桜井さんでした。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
But I do want to elongate
2019
this.
年以来の有観客開催となりましたモンストグランプリ2022ジャパンチャンピオンシップ
Actually, I know. I'll just make this
大会にご
into.
参加いただいたストライカーの皆さん、そして観覧に足を運んでいただいた皆さん、配信をご覧いただいた皆さん、そしてモンストを愛する世界の皆さん、日本の皆さんすべてにこの場をお借りし感謝したいと思います。本当にありがとうございました。それでは最後になります。優勝のミラノ風カルボナーラの皆さんにトロフィーを掲げていただきます。それではご準備よろしいようですね。参りましょう。
There you go.
モンストグランプリ2022
Alright, the winners.
チャンピオンに輝いたのはミラノ風カルボナーラ。
Yeah, it's gotta feel good. Alright folks, we are going to wrap up the Grand Prix here. We are going to kick off. Oh, here we go. I guess a nice montage. Just to be safe, I'm gonna shut off the sound. Just to be safe. So, because I just remember last time I got dinged with the either the opening music or the closing music of the Grand Prix, and it was a pain in the butt because something about this, the stream being a long one, always makes cutting or muting the video. Something always screws up. Anyways, just a nice montage of all of the mini park events that they had to get people to here in the first, to get into the finals here. So I'm sure a lot of teams spent a lot of time to do what they needed to do. A lot of effort too, right? You gotta practice hard to be able to hone your skills, and this is like a one-shot chance, right? Like if you screw up, you're done. And you only got 5 opportunities to try and make it. You gotta be fast enough so that you're one shot in the time attack, you make it into the top 8, and then you're able to beat all of the teams to qualify for the finals. Certainly not easy to do. So yeah. Anyways, I am muting this just because of some kind of song being played. This is just to be absolutely safe so this doesn't get tagged later. I do want to keep this alive, so anybody who wants to watch it after the fact can do that as well. So hopefully we are just minutes away to see who is going to be announced as transcended Kai characters, a collab that will be announced, and of course a version update which should have some big feature updates. This and the anniversary is the place to show off these big changes, big exciting announcements. So we will see how that works very, very soon. Let's see. We're just a few minutes away, and Oh, this was a very fun Grand Prix. So hopefully you caught it all. We will be ready very soon. And I mean, okay. Trying to figure out when's the right time to unmute as well. But I don't know. Is there any character you guys are hoping in particular can get a Transcension or a Transcension Kai? I know there's a lot of popular ones out there, but is there any one special to your heart that you would love to see getting a Transcension? Okay, looks like that's at the end there. So, all right, here we go, folks. We are in the final scene. We've got Taketori, we've got Yukinoshin, and we've got we got Teruman as well, ready to go. Lucifer, Kamui, Wadatsumi, Kao Kao, Nobunaga. Both versions, that's true. And Arthur, yeah. Alright, here we go. Here we go, folks. It is time to kick it off. It's Monster Strike News. Alright, Monst News. Montana, of course. Yeah, Gabby, Mike, Mikael. Yeah. Wouldn't be practical if Hikakin and Max Murai get Transcension. That'd be cool. Teruman! Alright, let's see which guests show up for the Monster Strike News. It is The Touch. Alright, cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Come on, Alexi, get Mermaid Girl. You better know her name properly. Come on. On this stream, you gotta get her name right. Oh, interesting. Just The Touch, huh? Huh. Interesting. Not Max Murai, not Gorgeous. Huh. Interesting. Interesting pick. I guess they kind of flopped on one of those offline stages that we don't get an opportunity to see. So, unfortunate. But there you go, Chai. Yes. Alright, so first update and game information. Let's start off with this. Let's see what kind of new stuff is coming into the world of Monster Strike. This could be a game changer. Literally a game changer. Alright, so. Oh, okay, there will be a notification homepage. Time left on bells. So. That's good, right? So you'll be able to see obviously on the home screen how much time you have left on any bells you have active. That's a really good quality of life update that is just always, you know, kind of hidden until you get to the screen, right? Very good, very good. Alright, Monst. Okay.
までのマイアンテナと同じ効果のものがサブアンテナ
So
こちらの2種類のマイアンテナが取り付けるようになります。
okay, so sub antenna is what we have up until now, and you get a main antenna.
なのでこのメインアンテナについてちょっと紹介していきたいと思います。はい、詳しく見ていきましょう。こちらです。はい、これまでの近くで遊ぶの効果としますと、サークル外を出てしまいますと、
So right now, right, if you're away from a Monst spot, you know, it'll go away after with that.
効果を発揮だったと思うんですけども、バージョン 24.0 アップデー
After
ト以降はです
version
ね、
24,
取り付ければ一日中どこでも
you can pick one that'll be just active all day. This is only going to be useful for anybody in Japan, though.
光強どころだとかね、闇強どころだとかやね、探してそこで一緒にねプレイするみたいなのがあったと思いますけど、まあそこで見つけたら。
But the good thing is that this will also be will be active for friend, nearby friend players, line and room co-op. So, you know, if you, I mean, you need somebody in Japan to really take advantage of the regular Mon spot, right? This isn't a my spot that everybody gets everywhere. This is just specifically for, you know, the ones that are spread across Japan. So again, only useful for Japan folks. But the bonus being available to line and friend monsters is nice. Ooh, you can skip the first get animation. Right, so you can just tap that egg if you want to skip the animation, tap and it'll just pop out like that. So I guess if you don't want to wait 2-3 seconds, that is a nice bonus. Okay, so well, this is not going to be a problem for those of us, you know, external. But if you're local playing and there's a lot of quests available, there's a way to filter quests for certain traits. So you can use, you know, the library like style page to search for a certain stage. Right. So, you know, obviously this is only a problem for those of you who are in Japan. When you are in the States, you're not going to see that many quests in your nearby or friends list, right? I haven't ever had that problem. So, don't worry about that. Ah, typo, thank you. Alright, and you can also... Well, yeah, there's just a filter available whether you want normal quest, event quest, specific monsters, temples, so... Sure, I mean, you know, this is not going to be a problem for us foreigners, so... Don't worry about it. So, yeah, I mean, sure. This will be helpful in Japan. That's all I can say. Alright, so version 24. Alright, so that is the day after tomorrow. So maintenance for 5 hours will come Yeah, that's it though, huh? Nothing really changing. No big changes, honestly. Monspot update is kind of a bit bummer for us foreigners, right? So. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, 2015 Tower of Champions. You got the Kinki no Goku. That, of course, made its debut in, what, 2018? Yes, 18. And then we got the sea. We're gonna get a new area, huh? 2022. What? The castle in the sky?
2022年8月、天魔の古城登場予定となっています。来ますね。
All right, new area is coming. Let's see what kind of area this is gonna be. 2000 in August to 2022, we've got a new area. Well, we'll see how difficult this is. Like, if it's gonna be above the abyss, that's gonna be a little scary. Right, Tenma, right?
そうですね。詳細は後日お知らせとなっておりますので、こちらお楽しみに。
That's Kitsune, right?
一つ聞いていいですか？はい。難しいですか？
難しいみたいです。みたいですよ。
まだねステージ作ってるんで僕ら全然見たわけじゃないんですけどね。難しいとしか教えてくれない。
They're saying it's difficult, though. Yes, they are saying it's difficult. Handcuffs? Oh. They finally got it? They finally got it. They finally got it, huh? Wow. Wow. JoJo no Kimio no Boken. Finally, the collab happens here. Wow. Wow. Ha! How many people, how many times have I seen that come up in conversations for the collab? Whoa! I don't know anything about it still, but just how many times, you know, we've heard about it being thrown around. Okay, does not start tonight. Right, so next week it will start, or no, this week, the rest of this week. It's already Sunday right now, so at the end of the week we will see this collab kicking off. Let's take a look at these characters real quick. Oh, we're getting full PVs, huh? Kujo Jorin? Is that her name? Alright, so we've got Pierce, Blast, and it's no Warp, no Magic Circle, Super, no Speed Down Wall, and Bump Boost. Strike Shot is 12 plus 12, Speed Power Up plus follow up attack to first enemy hit plus invincible for a set turns. Bump is wood, super yo-yo, and super plasma. So obviously we've got super null speed down wall, which is nice. Null magic circle, always nice. Makes me scared about the stages. Got null warp as well as a bump boost, and getting the super plasma and yo-yo. Yo-yo not so great. Plasma certainly an old one, but we'll have to see if that super is gonna be how much that's gonna make a difference or not. Strike shot. Moves around. After done moving, moves to the weak point. Right, so she is moving around as usual, and no matter where she is at the end, she will go to the weak point and then just do damage towards it. And they're saying the damage to the weak point is pretty high. So very interesting.
たまらないです。
Okay, got the spelling there.
もうこちらかなりオラオラですからね。という感じでございます。さあ、続いてはこちらのキャラクターです。
Next up.
ですね。
はい、空城城太郎重心化登場いたします。そうなの？これ
そうですね。
これやばいですよね。
城太郎ストーン社
Light.
そうなんです。出てきます。そうか。父さんがね。
All right.
なるほど。ちょっと待って。なんかいろいろオラオラ系かぶってくるんじゃないですか。
さあどうなんでしょうね。
どうなんでしょうね。どうなんでしょう。まあとりあえずステータス見ていきましょうか。こちらです。はい。
Alright, status. We got super no gravity barrier. No speed down wall. All element slayer? Gauge multi retainment. Gauge is no block. Wow. Strike shot is 16 plus 8. Speed power up. Attack after done moving. Star plus delay. Bump is light round spark. Chozetsu. Split pierce shockwave 3. That is insane. That is an all element slayer. All element slayer with a round spark and Chozetsu splitting pierce shockwave 3. That is pretty insane to get that all element slayer on top of that. You also get super null gravity barrier to help him move around like crazy. Another null speed down wall. Okay, guarantees to hit the boss at the end. And the delay will be all enemies on screen. Yeah, round spark, round spark. Yeah, so everybody on screen gets the delay. So that's an important point. ザワールドザタッチ。
多分違
ということで上太郎まで、はい、上太郎までご紹介してまいりましたが、続いてはこちらのキャラクターです。
Alright, number 3. What is our weather report, huh? Is that literally just in English his name, weather report? Somebody help me out here. Is that literally just his name in English, weather report? Super null damage wall. Super null warp. Wow. Gauge, null, block, dash, surf strut, turn charge. 16 plus 8 speed, power up. Gives a cloud suit to all friendlies touched. Attack after done moving, plus poisons enemies. I have no idea what that strike shot is. But all enemy super lightning plus dark Chozetsu barrage shotgun. Okay, 2 supers on the main. That's gonna be a lot of damage potential. Okay, cloud suit is basically a barrier. Cloud suit is a barrier. Okay, and poisoning is to all enemies on screen. Okay. Interesting.
見たいですねこれ。
はい、こちらね、ぜひとも使ってみたね、上がりますので、そちらも見ていただきつつ、皆さんもゲットしていただければと思いますので、はい、よろしくお願いいたします。さあ、ということで、続いてはこちらのキャラクターです。
Right, the 4 or 5-star monsters. Let's see. Hermes, is that just Hermes then? Hermes Costello? And FF? Right. Again, the collab starts on July 15th, noon Japan time. That is a Friday, so that'll be Thursday night for us in the States. Of course, paid pack. Right, and this is a 980 yen pack. This is of course the only way that you're going to be able to get these characters by purchasing this pack. Joestar. Okay, it's literally Joestar. Alright, Super Null Warp, Minesweeper L on the main, Gauge, Null Block, Repeat Hit, Slayer M. Strike Shot is a 16 plus 8, Speed, Power Up. After done moving, attacks first hit enemy, plus kicks. Bump, Chozetsu, Pierce, Spread, EL3 plus Reflect, Shockwave 18. Ooh. So Super no warp, which means additional damage. Mind Super L, situational increased damage. No block, important in many stages nowadays. Repeat hit Slayer is good. I like that Slayer a lot. Okay. Two moves to bottom of target and follow up attack. Alright, so interesting. Oh, that's right. The Rengeki killer is gonna come into play as you do the repeat hits on that follow-up attack. So by definition, it just keeps going up and up and up in terms of damage. That's pretty interesting. So very, very interesting additional bonus that you get with that strike shot. You're guaranteed to get the Rengeki bonus, Slayer bonus, as part of the strike shot, guaranteed. Langla. I'm not even gonna pretend to try and Jongari A. Okay. Mirashon. I apologize for the terrible translations. Thunder McQueen. Gris. Alright, so these are the 5 quests that we will be taking on. 2 of them, of course, will be 4 or 5 stars. One's going to be the 24/7 direct drop quest, and the other 2 will be part of the schedule. We'll see which one's which. Right. More collab details will come on next Monst News, which will be at the usual time, July 14th at 4 p.m. Alright. So, more details for the JoJo collab will be coming at the next news, which again will be at the usual time that we see the news. So, I mean, Alexi, you gotta understand that this is catering to a classic crowd too, right? So I'm pretty sure this is what they're expecting and like out of it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Transcension Kai time. Let's see who gets the tap for this cycle. Which monsters are getting transcended?
配していたら社内の人間にあ小芝居懐かしいわちょいちょいちょっと小芝居入れてくんで、はい、
見てましたその小芝居
ありがとうございますということでまずはですね昨日までのね、発表されていた重心化
Okay, we'll review some of the previously announced Transcension Kais first. So we have Lazani, right? Right, we got that from the opening yesterday, right? So, right, yeah. We did get that at the very beginning of the collab. Or the event. So, no damage wall, Minesweeper M, Ajin Samurai Slayer M, and Strike Shot Turn Reducer. That's all on the main, so no gauge. Connect. Super No Warp Recovery Bump Boost M. And requirements is 500 speed or higher, 2 or more monsters, or total HP 115k higher. Interesting requirements. 16 plus 12 speed, power up, plus increase weak point effectiveness. Bump is relation cutter, scramble, laser L, light. Yeah, so yeah, gotta have at least 2 monsters that have at least 500 speed or higher, or your total team HP is at least 115k. It seems a little tough to achieve, but it is a good amount of abilities you get. We'll see. But, you know, getting that Ajin Samurai Slayer M is interesting, because that does apply to all of those bump combos. Very interesting. Null damage wall and Minesweeper M, solid as well. Uh-oh. Whose bump combo did I... Oh, I think this should have gone here. Yeah. Alright, let's see who's next. Cao Cao? It's probably Cao Cao. Sao Sao? So So? It's totally gonna be So So. Sao. Mm-hmm. Right, he is the oldest monster aside from Independence. That is good art. So So. Very nice. Very nice. I like the art.
目に映ってましたね。燃えたぎる心が。になりましたねまた。はい、燃えたぎる野心を抱きし、乱世の勧誘、そうそうということで。まずは本日1体目はそうそう重心化でございました。はい。では、ステータス見ていきましょう。
Let's take a look at the stats. You've got super null gravity barrier, null magic circle, wood slayer M, and wood resist. Strike shot is 12 plus 8. Bash to first hit enemy. Kick, HP recovery. Bump is Chozetsu blast, and all enemy Meteor. Okay, so super null gravity barrier means fast movement. Null magic circle, always nice. Wood Slayer M is on the main, so I'm gonna take a look at what was so like before, because I don't remember at all. そうそう。Right, one form is null gravity barrier wood slayer. Another one is just null gravity barrier. Okay, so obviously smash the two to get a super null gravity barrier. And null magic circle is completely new. Slayer upgraded from regular to M and resist. So at least with that null magic circle, he gets to go to more places. Strike shot was a Kabedon though, so that does change. Kabedon on the Evo and then turns to bounce on the Ascended. So pretty big change for the strike shot. Interesting change. No. Kabedon is the old one. My current one is Bash, Kick, HP Recovery. Old Evo was Kabedon. Old Ascension was turning into Bounce type. Music. Wait, who's up in line for music? Oh! Oh! Oh man! Heck yeah! Baha! Yeah, let's go, Baha! I like it. I don't even care what the stats are. I like it.
2017年フラパで中心が発表されまして、あと2度フラパで発表される。
That's right. I will never forget that we knew Bach was coming, but that announcement at that XFLAG Park was probably the most highest reaction that is baked in my mind. You know, aside from any exclusive, right? Like that. Bach. So good. Alright, let's take a look at the stats. We got Light Slayer, Universe Slayer. Whoa. Shield mode and speed mode. Haha. Gauge. Null transport wall. Okay. Connect skill. Super null warp power mode too? What the heck? Jeez. That is interesting. I like it. 2+ different classes. What's with all? Oh man, I am curious about how this is going to interact with all those modes, right? Like, strike shot is an 8+16. Piercing bullets fire on each enemy hit. Bump combo is a Chozetsu Pierce Spread EL5, and that's wood, plus Super Bomb Spread Dark. Haha! So, I mean, like the Light Slayer is on there. He only has no transport wall as a main. That's interesting. Also get warp on the connect skill. That's only 2 abilities, but with Slayer, 2 Slayers. Universe, forget it. That's basically useless, right? No monsters have that. So shield mode, speed mode, power mode. Oh, interesting. And then another 2 Slayers on the connect skill. Very interesting. Very interesting. Now let me. I don't even remember what his. Baha, right? Universe Slayer is there. Mahuji was there. No Warp gets upgraded to Super, and he did have Light Slayer, but that was on a gauge, so it moves up to the main ability. So it's a straight up upgrade from what he has, assuming you have the connect skill. Addition of that null transport wall, which we're going to see more of in the future. So very interesting how that works. Very interesting. Having all of those modes, I am interested to see how that comes into play. That is pretty cool. I mean, it might be garbage in the end, but how many Bach do I have? Baha. I have 4.
皆さんまだ足りないですよね。もちろん足りないですね。そうですよね。まだ見たいですよ。そうですよ。全然。ではもちろんまだありますよ。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。どうぞ。
Who's next? Summer? Wait, is this... Himiko's different, right? Those guys? Yeah, Nuboko. Okay, Nuboko. Oh my. Oh, Nuboku's grown up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
可愛いですね。
可愛い。ちょっとね、おじさんが続いてた。
雨のNuboko.
本当ですね。確かにそう言われたら。
2 of them, that's nice.
可愛い。ヌボコが立った。指針を守り創世の人気。進化神々線立ってますけどね。
Oh yeah, that's true. She is grown up already in her Evo and Ascended form. Alright, let's take a look at the stats here. We've got Null Gravity Barrier, Minesweeper M, Demon, Mao, Slayer, EL, Mao Resist M, Gauge is Null Block, Strike Shot 8+8, Turn 2 Bounce, Damage Wall GB Warp Mines Nulled, Bump is Round Burst, and attack speed up. Round Burst, not bad. Let's see. So the Evo form had Minesweeper, Mao Resist, and Mao Slayer M. That's all there. The other Ascended form had Gravity Barrier and Null Block. So this is a complete, you know, PPAP mashup of the two. Everything is there with upgrades on the Slayer and the resist level. Yeah, everything is upgraded there. And you get an all null at 8+8, so that's a pretty nice upgrade for Ameno Nuboko here. And then you get round burst, which is nice, along with the attack up and speed up. Very cool, very cool. I need to...
いいですね。これパワー型で艦隊で組みたいですね。
Interesting.
見た目可愛いんですけどね。
Very interesting.
しっかりとパワー型で火力出していくと。
あの見た目でね、パワー型
ガンガン間をぶっ飛ばしていくと。
もうドーンですよ。本当に。
ドンいいエルですからね。
なるほど。
Yeah, pretty good Slayers. So very interesting.
面白い強力なキャラクターになっているんじゃないかな
楽しみだな。
はい。
思いますけれども。
ですね。
はい。
無国
ということでございました。
はいはい。これうちのチャンネルでも大島ってやつが予想してて、今めっちゃ悔しいです。
雨のね僕
当たったんで。はい。
そうなんですか。
はい。
そうなんです。
そうなんです。進化を予想してて。
2日間何も仕事しないって言われて。大島さんが
当てたい。運営から言われると結構ショックだ。
いやいや僕は言ってないですよ。皆さんがおっしゃって。
やばいやばい。
はい。じゃあ後ろできっと喜んでますね。
はい
やったと当たったとね。はい。さあここ。
はいはいはい。
発表してきましたけれども。
All right.
まあですね。だんだん
Alright, what's next?
遅れてきましたけど、まだ全然入ります。
あ、まだですか？
まだ全然
遅れてきてはいるんです。
はい、軽食ぐらいです。
本当ですか？全然いっぱいじゃないですか？
いえ全然今日すごいカロリー使った。いろんなとこで。
いろんなとこで。
全然食べられますよ。
なるほど。
まだね皆さん全然いけますよね。いけますよね。いけますよね。
Yeah, we want more.
全然いけますよ。いけます皆さん。
じゃあもう一体行きましょうか。じゃあ
行きましょう。よっしゃ。
行きますよ。皆さん準備いいですね。行きましょう
Right,
か。
this is number 5.
こちらをご覧ください。どうぞ。
Oh, Jekyll and Hyde? Jekyll and Hyde would be nice. Yeah! Oh?
悪こそが人間の本性なのになぜ私は
Ooh, I like it.
見たまで内なる邪悪の獣それこそが人の本質なのだ
Very nice. That looks awesome. I do have him.
僕は割と最近目というか当てた。あ、そうなんですか。だいぶ後からなんで。
タイムリーじゃないですか。
I do have two, one of the standard flavor as well as the MCG flavor. The MCG art I love a lot, so can't wait to see what that alt art is gonna look like.
体感が生まれました。
さあ、ジキランドハイドさん。うわー。いいですね。
かっこいいっす。
Yeah, that is. I love the outfit that Jekyll has. And Hyde looks awesome as well. I'm sure they'll have like some kind of like split strike shot too. Alright, let's take a look at the stats here for the abilities we have. Boom. Super null damage wall, super minesweeper M, bump boost, ooh, wall strike shot turn reducer, connect skill is null gravity barrier, null magic circle, repeat hit slayer EL. Wow, requirement is 2+ different type than self or 2 different sling type than self. That's interesting. Not too bad, not too bad. Strike shot 16 plus 8, split into 5 copies, and it's a motivate, but it has to touch to move. That's interesting. Dark super for reflect, Hansha, split bullet.
りまして、超マインスイーパー M ついてます。はい。
Mid-range pierce poison spread.
友情ブーストもねつきますから、これニューのね。
I mean, this is. I mean, gravity barrier is pushed to the connect skill. Super null damage wall is still there. Bump boost is still there. Null magic circle pushed to connect. Strike shot reducer is changed to wall strike shot turn reducer, which is nice. And so that means super minesweeper is completely new. Repeat hit slayer is completely new as well. So this is a direct upgrade as long as you get the connect skill up, which is really, really nice. That looks really strong. Raphael and Goku. I don't know off the top of my head. Let me look up Raphael. Yes, this is exactly Raphael's strike shot. That's correct. So, yeah. So if you have the connect skill, there is nothing lost between, Jekyll. The requirements is not that hard, I feel like. So that's good to see. The super on the damage wall and the minesweeper. You're always going to start with the mines, and you're going to get an attack boost with the damage wall there. You also get gravity barrier, magic circle. Oh, very nice. Speed type too. Haha, interesting.
これでも僕らでもわかります。めっちゃ強いですこれ。だいぶ持ってくわ。はい。まだ持ってくわ。じゃね、強烈なキャラクターなんですよね。やばそうですね。でもこれ本当に。
Very interesting.
調教4反射。
Yeah, so Bing, yes, it is same strike shot as Raphael.
分裂するし、強くなっちゃくちゃ分裂する。これ実際使ってみた。
使いましたね。
そうですよね。
一瞬。いろいろ一瞬。
いろいろ一瞬。
そっちも言葉足りない。
本当に
足りないかも。
もう4反射威力上がってますね。もうすごいです。ダメージすごいですもんね。すごかった。いっぱい出たよ。
そうですね。
Very interesting.
さあ、そんな楽しみだなこれ。はい、そんなジキル&ハイドの重心化回でございました。はい。さあ、ここまでのキャラクター振り返ってみて、お二人特にこう使ってみてる気になるキャラクターいます？
うわでも最後のジキル&ハイドはなんかいろんなところで顔出しそうな感じしますよね。
アビリティそもそも多いですからね。
貫通の超スピード型の連撃キラー、はい、いろんな感じですよ。早々のドーンもやってみたいですね。
確かに。ちなみにジキル&ハイドはこちらの絵もございます。
そうですね。失礼いたしました。
かっこいい方、もうかっこいい、さらにかっこいい。
そうですね。こちら。
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm saying. The MCG form always looks so good. I have this. I love it. I do love the MCG form in the original one as well. So I am happy.
いやでもすごいかっこいいこれ。
ぜひお持ちの方はね。こちらもね、重心化回してみていただければ。
Yeah. All right, my phone's not connected, but it's this form that looks really good.
やっぱどんどん来ますね。どんどん来ますし、強いです。本当にみんな。
モリモリですね。
Yeah, I like this form a lot. Here we go. Here we go. Aha, of course, of course. I mean... Yep. Yep, of course we knew she was coming. There is no doubt. This is 100% slam dunk. Whoa. Woo! Love it. Very nice. Yep. 2 forms, not surprised.
PV ではね、まず最初、あれ、中心がシャンと思って、さらに後半、もう一パターンで出てきました。まさかの。
Let's see, how many Solomons do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My tablet has much more, I think I remember, right? Like, yes, 2 forms. 2 forms. Should not be a surprise. Alright, we'll take a look at the first form here. Majutsu. Very nice.
進化をねベースにしたような、そんなイラストでございますけれども、ステータス見ていきましょう。反射ゲージ。
おー。おいおいおいおいおい。Yikes.
一個一個見ていきましょうか。反射ゲージ。
Wow, 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 wow.
超アンチ重力バリア、超マインスイーパー、超アンチウィンド、原用キラー M、ゲージでバイタルキラー M、同じくゲージ。
Oh my gosh.
L こちらニューです。
Soul Steel L. Hosh.
こちらもゲージで壁 SS ターン短縮と。そしてストライクショットは、スピードとパワーがアップ、ハンドフルと最小の敵で爆発し、周囲の敵を巻き込み大ダメージ。
Oh man.
1段階目が30ターン、そして2段階目が40。
Wait, Super Strike Shot Turn Reducer and Wall Strike Shot Turn Razor? SS, yes, that's not a typo. 30 plus 10. Speed, power up, and then explode on first enemy hit plus. What's with the how much damage is that 40 turn strike shot though? 3-way? Having both of those strike shot turn reducers is interesting. Yeah, so obviously those 2 strike shot turn reducer is gonna be very interesting to play around with. Also very interesting to see if the damage output for that blast is that much higher for a 30 plus 10. I am really actually happy to see a strike shot break that 30 turn wall that we've seen up until now, because that could have pretty big implications, and it makes those monsters that have those strike shot turn reducer abilities a lot more valuable to play with these kind of monsters. So I think now that that glass ceiling has been broken for the 30 turn strike shot, we're gonna see a lot of interesting strike shots come into play as a result that they may have you know shelved in the past because it was too strong. We could see 30 plus 10, 30 plus 20 maybe. So I am excited to see what that could do for the future of Monster Strike, to be honest. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. And that 3-way follow-up laser, so we already know what the normal one she has looks like. And then 3-way?
3本出ます。
3本出てくる。つけた1人に3本。
そうですそうですそうです。
そんなことしちゃダメですダメです。
Yeah, so I wonder if it's like a cross stinger where it's like, right? You got the normal one that attacks and then 2 additional ones that.
もし4体いったら12本出てくる。あ、そういうことか。
すごいことになりますよね。
9本ですね。9本ですね。自分の分はないからね。
Or is it all straight? Like, I don't know. We'll see. Ha! And this is just the first form, right? Usually the second one is even more insane, right? Yeah, so maximum reduce turns you can reduce with those 2 strike shot turn reducers is 10 turns. So, very interesting.
もう一パターン。そうなんです。もう一通りの重心化をしておりますので。まだ1つ目なんです。そうですよ。まだこれ1つ目なんで。
All right, let's check out the second version. Yeah, this is beautiful.
そうですね。イラストも本当に美しいですね。紙画をベースにしたようなそんなイラストかなとも思いますけれども。
By sorry, I'm not reading the comments. I will try to follow up afterwards, but definitely afterwards. Okay, so null damage wall, super, Minesweeper M, super null wind, null magic circle, gauge is null block, dash M, strike shot 12 plus 8, speed power up, and then huge barrier on first friendly touched. After done moving, bump is rapid bomb throw. That sounds scary. And light super pierce weak point lock on shockwave 5. Rapid bomb throw. We already know how bomb throw looks. This is rapid, so pow 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 pow. Like we know the gaps that that they have. That's going to be interesting. Rapid bomb throw. Very interesting, guys.
ラピッドボム、まあ長距離滑弱点のロックオン衝撃波はね強い。
Right, right, the second bomb combo is easy. Super pierce, weak point lock on shockwave 5. Yeah. Rapid bomb throw. Give me a second. Right, rapid means fast. Okay, so it's the way they're saying it's almost like 50%, twice as fast, right? There, dun, 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 dun. If it really is that fast, that sounds insane. At how fast? Dun, 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 dun. 数が上がるわけですから、さらに威力が上がってますし、誘爆範囲もアップしているというような。 Okay, okay. That sounds. They're saying it's even stronger too. So if that's the case, that's even more insane. Very nice.
SS の巨大バリアもすごい気になります。巨大バリア。どんぐらいだろうね。どんぐらいだろう。東京ドームぐらいか。結構でかい。急に？すごいバリアが。すごいな。
はい。そんなソロモンなんですけれども、他にねバージョンがありましたよね。絵違いがありました。はい。そちらも見ていきましょう。
Oh, we got the New Year versions too, right? Oh! Beautiful, beautiful.
一つ目にご紹介した方の正月バージョンの重心からございますかね。
New Year's version. 100% this form is a winner.
さあもう一パターンもちろんあります。こちらで
Ooh. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Both. Yes. Impressive. This. I am so glad I have 2 copies of the New Year's version. I am excited to get both of these forms. 100%. Kind of. I'm sad that I'm not gonna get the Karuta art, but beautiful. Alright, and so this is the end of all the transcensions.
実装も楽しみだし、使ってみても早く見ていただきたいですよね。
そうですね。めちゃくちゃ楽しみです。
Right, so this is the end for now.
すごい前だったような。
そうですね。
確かに。
なんかちょっとね時間がちょっとわかんないですね時間の感覚が。
情報量がいっぱい
プリしてもらいました。
はい、
ありがとうございました。さあということでいろいろお伝えしてまいりましたが、そろそろお時間が来たということでフィナーレに移っていきたいと思います。ではここで本日ご出演いただきました皆さんにもご登場いただきたいと思います。皆さんどうぞ。さあそして私たちも前の方に移動いたします。
Alright, alright, let's just wait. Let's wait.
いいのかな。お願いします。
はい、お願いします。どうぞどうぞ。
Alright, so of course keep your eye out when they pass the ball to either Gojas or Gojas or Max Murai. Keep an eye out on that. Yes, exactly. Panic House. Wink, wink. I'm sure the person cosplaying Solomon has no idea what's going on.
さあということでまず本日のおさらいをしていきたいと思います。こちらです。
Alright, so let's review the rewards we got for today. Waku Waku Min for everybody, thanks to Abe Mikako winning the shutdown months. The IQ quiz land, 10 or more questions was earned by a particular team, so we get a Insta Transcend Charles. Depending on who you voted for the winner of the Grand Prix, you get one of those prizes that you see there. So, I mean, not so many items. I think obviously with less items or less events being, you know, having something to participate in means it's just a little bit reduced there.
シロさん、本日いかがだったでしょうか。
Right, so first we talk with Shiro.
やはりオフラインイベント久しぶりにめちゃくちゃ楽しかったですね。本当にありがとうございました。本当にもうやっぱめちゃくちゃパワーもらいました。本当ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。さあ、では続きまして、牛木さん。
お、はい、
初めて
油断しましたか。大丈夫ですか。
はい、初めてこのフラッパという舞台に立たせていただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
そうですね。皆様への感謝の気持ちを込めてちょっと幸福の王子のセリフを借りて皆様に聞きたい恩返しできればいいなと思います。いきます。町の人たちが幸福でありますように。ありがとうございました。
strike shot for one of the mob characters from the gacha. おお、秋山、OK。
はい、オフラインのイベント久しぶりというのと、私自身がキャラクターではなく自分としてこういった舞台に立たせていただくことは大変珍しいんですけれども、皆さんと一緒に時間を共有できたということが本当に今日一日楽しかったなという思いでいっぱいです。皆さんも楽しめましたか？
Yeah, yeah, lots of fun, lots of fun.
また皆さんとお会いできるように、はい、これからも頑張っていきたいと思います。今日はありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございます。
まだ
聞いていこうかな。
誰かな？
パンダイさん。私。
Oh, talking to Panae.
今日は来てくださってありがとうございました。いや、今回ですね、フラパね、いろいろ準備からちょっといろいろやらせていただいていて、今日この時間まで無事迎えられたことが本当に安心しております。そしてね、ついに帰ってきたからね。
Yeah, Teruman.
これからも
そうですね。
よろしくお願いしますよ。
何かね、また機会があれば皆さんの前に出てくるでしょうということで。
I mean, honestly, seeing Teruman coming back was up there in terms of announcements for this XFLAG Park.
本当に目の前に迎えて一緒にこうやって盛り上がってれて2日間本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。パッチョさん見てるかな？パッチョさん見てるかな？見てなかったらそれはそれで頑張ってみてほしいなと。
さあ、ではちょっとまだね、お時間あると思うので聞いていきたいと思いますが、さっきね裏で話してたんですよ。私とゴージャスさん、モンストニュースもう終わっちゃったけど、もう過ぎてますけれども。
僕ね、モンストニュースずっと出ると思ってて、ワクワクしてて、なんかめっちゃワクワクする。なんか
Yeah, gorgeous. Cocktail, there you go. Always when we talk with gorgeous. Oh? Oh, it's... We got it! We are getting it! We are gonna get the swords. Oh man, they're gonna do it! They did it! Ha! It's the 5 swords! Dang! Woo! Wait, what the heck? Oh my god, this... Ha! Woo! Woo! Dang! はあ。
ゴージャさんすいません本当にお話の途中にいやすごい気分がいいでもゴージャさん喋らないときっかけいけなかったんでそうですね喋ることそんなないんで本当にありがとうございますPV ねめちゃめちゃかっこよかったんですけどね
Yeah, that's why Gorgeous has to be here, right? Heck yeah.
担当がですね6分作っちゃってフル尺版が
There's actually a full version of this PV. This is only a short version. There is a 6-minute version that'll be uploaded afterwards on the YouTube channel. That's hilarious.
ぜひ合わせて楽しんでいただければと思いますけれどもね。はい、ということで、こちら、詳細、実装とかはね、ちょっともうちょっと後になるんですけれども、今日はこの場でステータス、みんなと、皆さんと、
Oh wow. We are going to see all of the statuses. They might not come right away, but we are going to see every character's status screens here. I'm going to be up forever tonight. Oh boy.
順々に見ていきましょうか。こちらでも見れますけどね。
Alright. Man, that art looks so good. Alright, let's start with Onimaru, who is the fire sword.
なんかね、戦隊もののなんかレッドみたいなね、リーダーのようなね、形でしたけど。Onimaru持ってる持ってる持ってる持ってます。持ってる持ってる持ってる。今ちょっと。チェックしながら。じゃあやっぱりゴージャさんが喋ってくれたから出てきたのかなやっぱりじゃあ。ありがとう。
Alright, Gorgeous has Onimaru. Alright, let's take a look at the stats here. We've got null damage wall, super minesweeper M, null magic circle, super SS turn Axel, gauge is wood slayer and drain, strike shot is a 6+6, speed power up, and bump is power field attack speed up. Let's see. I got his old set. His super minesweeper upgraded to an M. Magic circle is just there. Damage wall is added, as well as the strike shot turn Axel. Wood slayer and drain is the same. So yeah, that's very interesting. It is a pretty big, and that's super strike shot turn Axel with a 6+6. So essentially, you can think he has extra speed and power up really quickly. That's very interesting to have that. Bump combo, he did have power field, so that's unchanged, but the attack up is upgraded to speed up as well. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, okay.
そうですね。2段階目でも12ターンなんで、この12ターンのストライクショットどんな威力が出てくるのかってことですよね。
これやばいっすね。
はい。そうですね。ちょっとマイク全員が持ってるわけじゃないんでね。はい。そうね。はい、あれなんですけど。
あとゴージャさんが今どれ持ってるか。
回ってないからってマジで携帯中にやめてください。
歌い物ですよ一応。
いいですよ別に。
せめて終わってから。
こんなにいっぱい人いるんだったらいいですよ。
いや数少ないマイク持ってる人なんですから。確かに。
私が誰だもん。
諦めないで。
諦めないで。さあどんどん参りましょう。2体目はこちら。
Alright, now Dojigiri I do have, so I'm actually excited to see what this looks like. Ooh, look, that art is nice. Give some love to the male art forms here. Ma. Ooh, super no warp, no magic circle, super no speed down wall, fire slayer. Gauge Vital Slayer M. Strike shot turn. Oh, strike shot turn charge and wall strike shot turn reducer. What the heck? Okay. Speed power up for set turns. Bump copy and round spark. Yum. Super no warp, super no speed down wall, no magic circle. Water Slayer is on the main. Right. Right, Vital Slayer M, that's completely new. Strike shot turn charge turns into wall strike shot turn charge. No, strike reducer. Strike shot turn reducer turns into the wall version. Strike shot turn charge is completely added. And so, what else is added? No speed down wall completely added. And sorry, it's just too much to combine with the two forms. I don't know, man. Yeah, so they're saying Neo just jives really well with both forms, which is big get for sure. Okay, so next up is Mikazuki. Sorry, it's gonna be too hard to check both forms. They all have so many abilities, so. Yeah, that art looks really good. Okay. Super Minesweeper L, no magic circle, no speed down wall, Poison Slayer M, strike shot 16 plus 8, speed power up plus poisons all hit enemies, bump, Chozetsu Pierce homing 8, that's new, Chozetsu Blast. Alright. Right, so yeah, so definitely looks like it's focused on the ascended form a lot more. Yeah. Yeah, definitely ascend based here. Ho ho! Very interesting. Hmm.
自撮りしてます。持ってないから。持ってないからふてくされてます。自撮りしてます。いやいやいやいや。わかりやすいな。持ってない。なんてわかりやすいんだ。はい。
Odenta, I think I might have on my tablet.
さあ続いてのキャラいきましょう。
Very nice.
急に喋るよね。急に喋るよね。3体持ってた。3体。いや、タルタには見せないで。誰に見せなくていいよ。
Gorgeous.
絡まないで。
どういうこと？どういうこと？はい、まあ光属性の天下を受ける。
Yes, 3 copies of Odenta. That must be nice.
さあこちらもステータス見ていきましょう。どうぞ。
Ooh. Super Minesweeper M, Weak Point Slayer, Gravity Berry Slayer, Poison Slayer, Gauge is Null Gravity Berry, ooh, Null Transport Wall, Strike Shot 12 plus 12, Speed, Power up, and increases Weak Point Effectiveness. Bump is Super Snipe Bullet, and all enemy pierce block on Shockwave 3. Okay. So the Ascended form, Minesweeper, upgraded to Super. No Magic Circle is lost. Bump times 2. So this might be Evil form. Super Mine. Yeah, this looks like. Yeah, this is definitely Evil form based here. Evil form based. I kind of expect it. If they did it for the Angels, we'll probably get it for the Swords as well. I mean, expectations are there, right? Yeah. Super Snipe Bullet looks strong. Yeah, this is just, you know, this is definitely Evo focused. Not much from the Ascended form. Cool.
そんなことない。三日月も欲しいです。掃除機りも欲しいです。掃除機りめっちゃ強い。はい。みんな始まると思います。すみません、出現しました。急に発言量増えるのやめてください。普通にやめてほしいです。さあ、それでは天下5県の。
I love gorgeous. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Juzumaru looking nice there. Very nice. Super Null Warp, Magic Circle Boost, Null Speed Down Wall, Weak Point Slayer, Gauge is Null Block with Dash M, Strike Shot 12 plus 8, Speed, Power up, and increases power every Weak Point hit. So that's the Kabedon, but the Weak Point version of that. Bump is a Super Satellite 4, and Chozetsu Chain Lightning or Static Electricity. Yeah, so the Shotoku Taishi's Strike Shot, right, where you'll get extra damage every time you hit the weak point. So very interesting. This sucks. Boost. Yeah, this looks to be more Evo based as well. Alright, so that is a total of 12 announced Transcensions and Transcension Kais in total. Yeah. Pen love there, nice. Alright, looks like we are actually going to be done here.
よろしくお願いいたします。準備をしていただきましょう。いいですか？皆さん準備大丈夫でしょうか？皆さん指出してくださいね。いいですか？それでは参りましょう。ストライク
ショット! Alright, there we go, and this wraps up another XFLAG Park. We've got 12 total transcensions today announced. Of course, I guess you can say 13 if we include D'Artagnan, who did come out yesterday. So that's a pretty good number, well within expectations of past years. Okay. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out here. Let's see, Panic House, yeah, always glad to help out. I think the sun's coming out here in a little bit, but I will try to summarize all of these abilities before I go to bed, so you can try to see that on ENG Monst. We will see how many of these. We don't have a date for any of these. We'll see which ones will come out tonight. Now, of course, Teruman was alluding that these swords will come out at a later date. I wouldn't be surprised if they still shadow drop them in a few hours. So let's just wait to see which gets that treatment to say, bam, coming out now. It's definitely bound to happen. So. And of course, they should have more details of 24.0 on the website. There could be a few things on there that are decent that they didn't talk about. I know there's a few times that happens, but at least for the version upgrade, it's certainly a little bit disappointing since it was very much spot focused, and that means absolutely nothing to us, you know, anybody outside of the Japan region. So there's nothing we can do there. But I mean, that's a reality. Yeah, we just have to swallow, right? It's Japan focused, and if they decided that Monst spot was important enough that they want to upgrade it, what are you gonna do? Anyways, they did say that the next Monster Strike news will be at our regular time, so go ahead and tune in here at this channel. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe and you know, make sure you don't miss out. ENG Monst is also available for you to get the latest and greatest news from myself. I will do my best to make sure that at least all 12 transcensions that we have seen here are in my template and ready to go for the update here. Oh, looks like somebody got married. That's cool. And you know that the part where you saw Takuya and Kazuya in the prison outfits. We didn't get to see that, unfortunately. Alright, let's wait a few minutes. Yeah, okay, the swords are gonna be out tonight. That's gonna be in 30 minutes. 30 minutes they will be live. Maybe I should finish those first. Wait. There we go. Here we go. That's what we're talking about. We are getting one free sword that starts at midnight tonight. You will get a free gacha pull to get one of those 5 sword characters guaranteed. Yep. As expected. I'm not going to stop until they actually... Okay, here we go. Release dates for all of these monsters. On the 12th, we will get the Solomons. On the 13th, Bach and Nubako will be released. Lazani and Soso on the 14th. And then we get Jekyll and Hyde on the 15th. That went way too fast. I'm going to have to look back on that to get that. There is going to be a retake campaign for all of these monsters that we saw. So if you are in Japan... please take advantage of that. That is free money on the table that you can get. And of course, unsurprising, we get some new goods for all of these monsters that are getting new forms. The 5 swords, Solomon and D'Artagnan. They will be available there. Yeah, and once again, the release dates. So this week is going to be release date mania for all of these monsters. Alright, we're in the loop here, so I think we're actually done with the stream. So, alright folks, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a nice, amazing past few days with a lot of stuff. Now, on my main account, I only have one, so hopefully I don't. There's an 80% chance I get a new sword. Let's hope that actually happens for my main account. And actually, yeah, interesting. It's midnight for Bach and then noon for Nuboko, and likewise it's split that way. So very interesting release dates for everybody. I'm gonna have to relax a little bit and start doing the translations and putting them into my template so it's available for you. There's a lot to go off of. If you want to watch the official long version of the video, it looks like it has been uploaded to the YouTube channel on XFLAG Mixie's channel, so please check that out. Otherwise, tune back in here. I will probably do a video tomorrow to talk about everything. But at least for tonight, I'm just going to put everything on the template and post them on Twitter and then call it a day for tonight. Anyways, let's talk about it. Let me go to the comments real quick before I end it. So let's see. Where did I miss that? So Bing, yep, we got that. More cool art. Yes, it was. Montana still a meme, unfortunately. Panic House, you are welcome. Bing again, Mikazuki and Juzumaru art. Yeah, that was beautiful art for sure. Demi, no love for Lucy. I think that makes sense. I wasn't expecting Lucy just yet. There was enough big names that were coming that I'm not too surprised. And Hasa, Montana ain't coming out until there's literally nothing else to transcend. I guess so. Maybe it won't be until next year to finally get Montana, but they better make her broken, because otherwise, I don't know, man. Demi, you're welcome. AFIQ, Kamui no love. Yeah. I mean, we'll definitely see what he can get maybe in the upcoming events. Panic House, restart your games and check the data push. That's actually a good idea. Being 10 p.m. AFIQ, that scared me. At least, yeah, Lexi, come on. Let's be a little bit more positive. And Hasa, freeing swords for everybody. Yeah, one for everybody at the very least. Hopefully not a dupe. Good luck, everybody. I need the light and fire one so bad. Good luck. Hopefully you have the orbs for that. And Hansag, hopefully I get Odenta. That's the only one I don't have multiple copies of. Wow. Panic House, I saw 20 and 21. Oh, and then he said, never mind. Alex, this Tuesday will be terrible in Temple. I'm not sure what that means. Demi got 0 swords, so that's a win. Congrats for that. So much Temple. Oh, okay, maybe that's what that meant. Starting Tuesday, it'll be a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's true. Michael Song, thanks for streaming and translating. Of course, that's why I'm here. iSooth Gaming, 3 for 5 for swords. I hope I pull the 1 or 2 I don't have. Here's hoping luck's on your side. Bing, thanks for the hard work as always. Get some rest. I will try to get some rest later. Thankfully, tomorrow's a Sunday. Chai, tonight was crazy. Thanks for today. You are welcome. AFIQ, thank you for the stream for these 2 days. You are welcome. And Hansa, thanks. You are welcome. Isu, thanks, Scott. You are welcome. And Ronald, thank you, Scott, for these 2 days. You are welcome. Whoo! All right. Well, got through the comments. I'm glad I got through it. Chai, is the last hatcher guarantee one of the 5 sword? Yes, that is exactly what it was at midnight. So about 2 hours from now, we will be getting a special gacha where you can pull one of those 5 gacha or elemental exclusive swords guaranteed. Not necessarily going to be a new one, but it is one of the 5, so it's better than nothing for sure. Here's hoping that you can get what you want. And all right, I think that is it for me today. I am going to try and get all of these character charts out, hopefully with minimal misses. I know I do make mistakes a lot on those, so bear with me. But yeah, I'll see if there's anything interesting on the updates. I am still a little bit disappointed that there wasn't more interesting stuff to talk about in that regards, but oh well, such is life. Anyways, thank you for the long stream. This was about, what, another 4 hours just after the Grand Prix and news, so I'm good. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, comment below. Yeah, all of that fun stuff. ENG Monst for Twitter, Discord, you know the drill. Thank you. That is the end for me today. Until next time, bye bye.